I guess I won. I guess I won. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Spurs fans of all ages, welcome. Welcome to the primetime takeover of the OMAR BYT channel. Welcome. Welcome, people. Hey, I warned Omar. I did what I could. I'm not a bad person, okay? I try to be a good person. I warned Omar. But I'm the only Big Six club that won this week. So, United fans hold that. City, Pep hold that. Liverpool, you didn't play, but you guys would have drew anyway against Everton. So hold that. Arsenal, hold that. Spurs, we'll get to you in a bit. But another guy that won this weekend, Mikez, come in, bro. How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? I'm sorry, you lost the El Clasico. The El Sacico, you lost, but, at least your team won. So how are you doing?
I mean, I'm doing better than Tottenham. Just in life, I'm doing better than Tottenham, which doesn't take a lot. But I'm not gonna be the one apologizing today. So I'm doing all good. I'm doing all good, bro.
Hey, you know what? We warned him, didn't we?
Yep, we fully warned him.
We tried. We tried. I'm not. But we tried. We tried. But you said you're doing better than Tottenham.
Yeah.
You know what? Tottenham went 2-0 up in 10 minutes. They bottled a 2-0 lead. They gave away 2 penalties.
Mm-hmm.
But I guarantee, Spurs fans, on the bright side, at least you're doing better than this guy. Omar, come over here, bro. Where are you? Don't run. That's why we were late, people, by the way. That's why we were late. Because he ran. But well, he's here now. Mike, how you doing, Omar? How are you doing? How's your weekend? Did Barcelona win? Did Barcelona win this weekend?
No, we didn't. We didn't win this weekend, but we won today.
You didn't win this weekend? Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Did Real Madrid win this weekend?
We don't talk about that. That's the
Did Real Madrid win this weekend? Yes or no?
Yes, they did. They won.
Oh, Mike, let's do this together, okay, Mike? 1, 2, 3. Ala Madrid.
Listen, don't do that when you're in my channel, okay? Okay, not on my channel, man. We're not doing no holla.
No, it's my show. It's my show.
Oh, fuck.
Anyways. If people don't know, they didn't watch the last show. I'm not doing this because we beat Spurs. Again, Chelsea always beat Spurs. I don't really care. But when we did our predictions for this game, Mikez, what did you say?
I said a Chelsea win. I said like 4-1.
4-1. I predicted 5-6. No, to be fair, I think it would have been at least 5, if not for Cucurella slipping. Omar, I don't remember. What did you say?
I actually predicted a 2-2 draw. I didn't even predict to lose.
Mike, did you hear him? I didn't hear him.
I predicted a draw. There, see?
What was the scoreline?
It was 4-3.
What? No. What was the scoreline you predicted?
2-2.
Mike,
I was right.
Mike, did you hear him?
I predicted 2-2, and it looked like
crazy, bro.
I didn't hear.
You know what's crazy?
Louder.
I predicted 2-2, and
Omar,
I was almost accurate.
Speak louder. What did you say?
Listen, I predicted 2-2. All right, there.
Okay. Okay. No, you weren't almost accurate. It's Spurs. You're never accurate with Spurs. But anyways, Omar, you've got something to do, bro. Okay. Normally the show is after the weekend's games, but it's on a Wednesday. I wonder why today it's on a Wednesday. I wonder why. Omar, get chop, bro. Get to work.
So do you want me to do it on a full screen, or you just want me to do it in front of you guys? Because it's
got to be full screen. It's got to be full screen, surely.
Actually, I was gonna. You know what? I was gonna ask Mike in the chat what they want, but Mike said full screen. So hey, go ahead.
Fine,
full screen.
All right. So a deal is a deal. I'm a man of my word. I predicted Tottenham to get a draw at home because I've called them Robin Hood FC. I've always said about this club. I've always talked about how they always stealing from the rich and feeding the poor. And so far, I've not been wrong. And it looked like I wasn't going to be wrong again. But once again, this club puts me in the mud. I can't imagine what it's like for you for full-time Tottenham fans. I'm not even a full-time Tottenham fan. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not even part-time. I cannot support a club like Tottenham. But to be honest with you, man, like, how does it feel for you Tottenham fans to go through this? Like, this is worse than being in a toxic relationship. Like, this is actually like disgusting. But listen, the deal was that if Prime won, he would take over the show as he is, and I would apologize. So here comes my apology. I sincerely apologize to you, Prime. I apologize to Chelsea Football Club. I didn't realize, that there was a copyright strike. You guys officially do own Tottenham Stadium, and silly me for I guess not realizing what time it was. You guys a great team. Prime he's a prick, but he does his thing. He definitely fuck's sake. Listen, I apologize to you, Prime. I apologize to Chelsea Football Club. I apologize for backing that sorry excuse of a footballing organization that called themselves Tottenham Football Club. The history of the Tottenham. And now I'll tell you guys this, right? I've learned a big lesson today, right? If you there are few things that are guarantees in life. Debt, taxes, and Spurs always letting you down. I can't imagine what it's like to be a Chelsea fan. You understand what I'm saying, right? And as far as what's his name, it is what it is, man. But yeah, there you go, man. I hope that will be enough. Yeah.
I don't know, Max. What do you think?
You know what? At first, I was like, where's he going to go with this one? But I feel like that was sincere. But you got to take this as a learning curve. We tried to warn you about Tottenham. Even me as a West Ham fan, I tried to warn you about Tottenham. It's pretty much all said and done that Chelsea were going to beat them. Even at 2-0 up, everyone knew Chelsea was going to win. Paul Merson even said it in the studio at Sky. Everyone knew it. Everyone knew Tottenham was going to lose that. I think the apology was good enough. I just think if you ever predict Tottenham to win a game where they're guaranteed going to lose again, you're going to have you need a 5-minute, 10-minute apology just for yourself. Like next time.
That was almost 5 minutes long.
You know what? The apology started off a bit waffly. It was going good, and I was going to forgive you. But then you insulted me. So apology not accepted. Apology not accepted. Let that be a lesson to you and anyone that tries to listen. Chelsea next week, yeah, Shamrock Rovers. I dare you guys not to beat us. I dare you. Okay, guys. When I'm sure about something, oh my.
See, there you go.
Omar, you got Spurs right now. You got Spurs. You're a man of football, bro. Omar, I look up to you. You're a man of football, and you really thought they could get a draw against Chelsea. Come on, bro. You know better than this, bro.
But this is the thing. At the end of the day, bro, I'm not even saying the Spurs are great. They're not good. But listen, at the end of the day, the only time Spurs have turned up this season is when they play teams that are technically on paper better than them or around the same level as them, right? And let me be clear, I did not predict you guys to lose. I knew better to predict Chelsea to lose that game. What did I say? I said a draw, right?
A draw against Spurs for Chelsea is a loss, basically.
All right, cool.
Bro, you're a man of football. I've seen what Spurs are doing this season. I've seen them do this before, where they have up and downs. They'll beat Man City, lose to Chelsea. They'll beat Man United, or they'll beat an Arsenal, lose to Chelsea. I've seen them do this. But you were right on one thing. We do own them. Bro, their last trophy was against us. We gave them their last trophy. We own their stadium. It's called 3 Point Lane. The Nicholas Jackson Arena. 4 Goal Lane. Any of those 3 names will do. You can say any of those 3 names. Will do. We own them. Levy doesn't own Spurs. Enoch doesn't own Spurs. It's Chelsea. It's Chelsea. Okay? The Chelsea. Remember that, Tottenham fans, before you try and get brave. Oh, my manager beats bald managers. Well, Maresca's bald. So what now? What now? You going to discriminate against all bald people now because we slapped you? Is that it? I don't know. I mean, Max, is there anything else you want to say, or should we move on from this?
I've got something to say. Do you know what it is, yeah? No, Omar. Because I'm surprised you didn't even pull out the "but I support a La Liga team" card, because you couldn't even make that excuse, because even everyone in the world knows Tottenham are butlers. And this is coming from me, who supports West Ham. Even I know this. Like, we always, like, apart from this season, because we have a terrorist in charge, we usually put them to bed as well. Every season, basically.
Weren't you the guys who gave them their first loss in that stadium? I think you guys were
Yep.
the first team to
Yep.
actually beat them in that stadium.
Yep, Antonio raw dogged their stadium, bruv. We was the first team to win there. Like, but this is Tottenham for you, mate. Like, do you know what you said earlier about Tottenham usually turn up against the big teams? They've, like, their last win against Chelsea was when Chelsea had Potter. So, like, and even before then, I'm pretty sure it's when Chelsea had Conte. So that's the kind of record Chelsea were having against Tottenham. You should, like always predict Tottenham to win against City. That's the only team you should predict Tottenham to win. Like, any other team.
And for any Spurs fans that try and get salty, and say, "Oh, we're nothing without Roman," even pre-Roman, we dominated you. That's how deep. That's how deep this heritage is. Okay.
That's the thing. Lampard was saying before he went to the club that they were calling it 3-point lane. They've been calling it 3-point lane for time. I don't like Chelsea either, but, like, it's Tottenham, bruv. It's literally Tottenham.
Listen, if Omar had said Chelsea will draw with West Ham 2-2, you know what? I'll accept it. I don't mind. Listen, our record against West Ham, like, it is what it is. I respect West Ham. It is what it is. I wouldn't have fought back. If it was any other club in the world, I wouldn't have fought back. But Tottenham is an insult to me and all Chelsea fans. A draw is an insult, bro. You might as well have said Tottenham would have beat us 3-0, bro. Okay? Insult. And let me ask you, Omar, because you said on the stream, don't let it be 2-2 and I call you and you don't pick up. Why didn't you call me when it was 2-0?
I was busy.
Oh, now you're busy. Okay. But if I didn't pick up and I said I'm busy, you wouldn't have accepted it. It's cool. ZEER, are you here to cook, Omar, or no?
Bro, to be honest, I was asked, "Do you want to join?" And I said, "Fuck yeah, I'll join." So I'm just.
Are you here to cook, Omar? I
don't mind. Hey, listen, I'm here with the vibes. I go with the flow.
Okay. Cook. Go ahead, cook.
Bro, to be honest, I don't even know what happened in the show for him to even get cooked.
Okay, so long story short, I made the sacrilegious decision of backing Tottenham to get a point against Chelsea.
Yahi, you see, here's something you need to understand. No. Wait.
And for people who don't know,
you should be expecting this from me.
ZEER's a Bayern fan, by the way. ZEER's a Bayern fan, by the way.
Yeah, you should be expecting this from me. You know, I have Eric Dyer and Harry Kane. You know, I'm the one that should be doing this, not you. How, like, and even I'm not doing it because fuck Spurs. I don't want their players anyway. Like, I mean, Harry Kane, okay, is an exception, but like Dyer, or like, what are we doing with him? You know what I mean? Like, it's all terrorism's fault there. But hey, listen, how, like, you're backing a club that has a Formula One track underneath that ground? Like what are we doing here, bro? And a concert. I mean, a concert happens in all stadiums. I'm not even gonna use that as a joke, but. They're an entertainment institution. They're not a football club. Like, and we're backing these men to beat Chelsea. Come on now, man. Like, let's have some shame.
Anthony Joshua performs there more than Tottenham, bro.
And to be fair, yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, he's also been performing in my the club stadium too, or arena. So I mean,
and to be fair, ever since Anthony Joshua started performing in Tottenham stadiums, he's fallen off. And it's all because of Tottenham.
Hey, Omar, Omar.
Where's the Godfrey, bro?
Now that you're backing Spurs, hey, don't let Barcelona bottle this title now, okay?
No. Okay.
Don't bottle this title. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
Don't bottle
I'm
anything.
out of this one.
Hey, you know
Fans.
what's funny about Barca? Like, didn't they win like 3-2 against Borussia Dortmund? Like,
Yeah.
what we could-
By the way, guys, match reaction is actually I've actually done my match reaction. It's already on the channel. So for those of
I
you who
didn't
want
Yeah,
to
watch
after
it.
this cooking, what's the match reaction?
Yeah, I didn't do it, man. I was supposed to do a hate along because I hate both clubs, but then you know, my habits of sleeping is like a drug habit, so it is what it is. You know.
Maybe Tottenham need a drug habit. They need something, man.
Maybe Omar has a drug habit because how are you backing Spurs to get a draw against Chelsea? I don't know. But if everyone's done,
Yeah.
then maybe we can actually move on and
Yeah.
So,
I have nothing.
Omar, have you learned your lesson?
Oh yeah, I definitely have. I definitely have. Listen, at the end of the day, man, this Chelsea, listen, at the end of the day, look, Chelsea have done everything. You understand what I'm saying, right? They've been incredible under Maresca, all right? And I feel like people need to really start putting some respect on Maresca's name.
Oh,
You
okay,
understand what I'm saying,
glazing.
right?
Never mind. No.
No.
No glazing. No. He's gonna try and say Chelsea in a title race. He's gonna try and escape. No, we're not doing this. Move on.
I'm not escaping. I've already taken.
I mean, to be honest, Prime, he's starting to not be wrong, you know.
Okay, ZEER off. You're not on the show yet.
Yeah, by the way,
man,
ZEER, he's running the show, unfortunately.
Yeah,
he's running. Unfortunately, he's running the show. This guy wants to put.
Listen,
But
Mikez, I trust you. You pick the next topic we talk about. I trust you, Mike. Don't speak about Chelsea title race.
We're not. Do you want to speak about the game at least?
No, I'm not, bro. I'm not even talking about Chelsea title race. I don't know what you're talking about. I was just
fine.
No, bro, to be honest, I'm gonna fight the system. I don't give a damn. Like,
no, look, I was just saying that for me, right? If you look at like higher than Maresca, right? Maresca wasn't. You wouldn't call Maresca's appointment as one of those where everyone was like, "Oh wow, they got Maresca this and this." You feel me, right? Everyone was kind of looking at it and saying, well, you know, he did well in the championship, but we don't know how is he going to do now that he's at Chelsea. You understand what I'm saying, right? Nobody was looking at Chelsea this season thinking this Chelsea team was going to do anything or they were going to be where they are right now, right? Even if you believe that they're challenging for the league or not. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Brother, they
right?
did the same about my manager.
Just being where they are now. Just being where they are now, right? Nobody expected them to be doing this well. Everyone kind of looked at Chelsea and said, yeah, they have a good squad. They could challenge for top 4. You understand what I'm saying, right? But you guys are not only challenging for top 4 right now. You understand what I'm saying? Whether you believe that you can get it done at the end of the season, the fact that you guys are thereabouts when you were not expected to be thereabouts, you understand what I'm saying, right? Is huge respect to Maresca, right? And at the end of the day, let's not forget, these players that you guys have had, right? You guys have had Pochettino and Potter, and all of these guys could not get the best out of these players. And Maresca has just arrived and instantly gotten a click out of this team, right? It's truly surprising. You understand what I'm saying, right? And at the end of the day, look, whether you guys are going to win the league or not, I still do believe that Maresca has had a great season, right? And I think that they should really start putting some respect on his name, because I feel like, you know, people give a lot of credit, obviously, to my manager at my club, how he's transformed my team this season. You understand what I'm saying, right? They give a lot of credit to a lot of managers, but I feel like people don't give enough credit to Maresca for what he's done, because everyone is just expecting. Everyone is acting like. I don't feel like people. I don't know why people are acting like they are not surprised that Chelsea are doing this well when for the last 2 seasons we did not see any of this. You understand what I'm saying, right? There was no inkling. There was no inkling that we're going to be this good this season.
Oh yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
You know what, Omar? Fine, I accept your apology. Okay.
I'm not even apologizing. I apologized for that. This wasn't even an apology. This was me just giving respect to your coach.
No, but Omar is right.
You got something there, man.
It shows what happens when you have a talented squad that's not being mismanaged by a terrorist. You know.
Yeah.
Well, wait. I wanna ask you a question. When you say terrorist, do you mean like do you mean this guy? He was your manager, by the way, at one point. I don't even want to Champions League, like
no. There's he won me. That's Tuchel. He won me a Champions League. So
No, you said the mismanaged. Hey, listen, I had to ask because he's one of the guys that mismanaged your squad despite winning a Champions League.
No. He did no.
I'm
Mismanaged.
just saying, bro.
Hold on. He mismanaged Havertz, Werner, and Mount to a Champions League win. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, bro.
No. I post. What happened post that?
No, he's just
He
talking
won
about
us.
Bayern.
He won us the Super Cup and the Club World Cup.
Yo,
won us-
listen,
he won us-
against
he won us-
Liverpool,
he won us-
it is against
He won us the
Liverpool.
Super Cup and the Club World Cup.
Yeah, okay, let's be honest. Everyone in Europe wins the Club World Cup after winning. If you don't, by the way, didn't you?
Chelsea didn't win it the first time. They lost it the
Everyone,
first time they went to that Club World Cup.
Okay,
Yeah,
Omar,
yeah,
apology
yeah.
not accept. Okay, Omar.
By the way.
Okay,
And
Omar,
then we have
apology
to
not.
start we have to start the trend. We have to
Apology not
start the
accepted.
trend for you guys. We paved the way for all the European clubs to do it. You know, Bayern, Madrid, Barca. You know, and it continued
what?
on.
Excuse me? Wait, who? What are you talking about?
We paved the way, bro. So it's okay.
For
We
what?
paved the way.
What did you pave the way for? For what?
Winning Club World Cups in Europe, man. The trend continues.
Oh, guys, before
Wait,
we
since
continue,
when?
sorry. Mikez, the Club World Cup is a competition you get into when you win the Champions League.
Yeah, I know.
Just FYI. I know, but okay.
I know. No, listen, I know. I'm not that fucking stupid. I know you're just trying to
guy,
champion me for no
oh my
reason.
goodness.
You're meant to be on my side, fam.
Oh, okay. So I just wanted to. Bayern and Barca are bigger clubs than Chelsea. I wanted to target.
You're acting like I'm an Arsenal fan. I know you just watch my club and that's it. I watched.
Oh yeah,
football, bro.
just true.
To be fair, poor Mike's man. Mike's is not an Arsenal fan. We shouldn't be trolling.
But yeah, back to the game.
But they have listen, you can say that, but it could be worse. He could be a Spurs fan.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh,
the
yeah.
same. Could be.
I could be worse.
Bro.
You could be Omar today. So,
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. I've had a good day. I've seen my club win the.
Yeah,
win the league.
that's what I'm saying. I opened this thing and I'm like, he won 3-2. I'm like, what?
Nah, you know why? It's because at the end of the day, I made a promise that if Chelsea won, I didn't even predict them to lose. I don't know why I'm getting flamed like I made the
And
awful.
Omar, no, not Omar. ZEER. You know what the problem was? Yeah, it's not even that he said 2-2 draw. That's one thing. He also said, when I call you at the end of the game, you must pick up. He said you must answer. So I was like, okay, cool.
But I was at work. I was at work.
The guy told me to get witness protection, so I mean, it's nothing
No,
new.
so
Bro,
cool.
I
So
was
that's
at,
why I was like,
no, Prime.
no. I know. I
would've
You
called-
said that. Yeah, I know, but that's what you said. That if I call you, pick up. So that's why I said, fine, don't worry. Well,
No, but you know what it is
when
with me.
Chelsea-
Let me listen. It's gonna take a
First
long time
round
before you ever see this apology. Okay, it will take a long time. What you think one game is enough for me to just back this guy after what I've seen
I
for,
didn't
for
even see the
months?
goal, but
Guys,
hey, didn't he score the
And
winner?
guys, don't worry. I'll be making a bet with Mike soon, and we'll get that Julian Lopetegui apology. Don't worry, we'll be there.
Excuse me. Excuse
We'll
me.
be there. We'll be there no matter
Prime.
what. I'll get my
Bro, I know
apology.
you're gas, man. Allow
He
this, man.
scored a
Allow it.
brace. I just found out he scored a brace. Hey, listen, hold on,
Allow
man.
it,
We
man.
need to start
No,
apologizing.
no, he will not get an apology, man. Listen, I've seen 3.5 years of nothing but of complete nothingness from this guy, and I'm supposed to just gas him off after he scored a brace. This guy scored a hat trick, bro. I'm sorry. I've seen this guy turn up.
Goals against hipster team Borussia Dortmund, man. Come on.
Yeah. See him go on a goal draft for 4 months now.
Yeah, no, but okay. Let's actually get back properly to the show, and let's actually speak about the game. Omar, you said you were working, so did you even watch the highlights? Or no?
I did. I watched the game.
Okay.
I just could not really like call anyone or do any of that. You understand what I'm saying? I was just watching it. on
Okay,
my
no,
phone.
but okay, you watched the game.
Mhm.
You speak to me. Yeah, what were your thoughts when Spurs went 2-0 up? Like, what were your thoughts those 10 minutes?
Listen, they started the game well, right? They put a lot of pressure on you, and then they actually went 2-0 up very early in the game, right? And look, it's kind of for me, it looked like a standard Tottenham performance where, you know, they seem to always turn up when it's like the game where you're looking at them and thinking, all right, this is the game where they're finally going to get exposed. You understand what I'm saying, right? And they started like that. And honestly, it was actually after when you guys scored that first, where you could just see like there was this change in the air, like in the performance. You understand what I'm saying, right? And actually, it was because of that where I was like, yo, my prediction for 2-2 might actually end up coming up. You understand what I'm saying, right? And the fact that you guys scored the equalizer as early as you did made me realize, yo, there was more goals in this game. You understand what I'm saying? And I'll be honest with you, Tottenham, bro. After that game went 2-2, I knew, bro, that they were done for, right? And at the end of the day, it was a great performance, right? Cole Palmer, he's been getting a lot of criticism from a lot of people. I'm not one of them, by the way. Before people start saying I never criticize Cole Palmer, I actually rate him very highly. You understand what I'm saying? No, I'm not apologizing because I never didn't rate him. I rated him higher than as a footballer, as a baller. I rate him higher than I rate players like Saka. You understand what I'm saying, right? For me, right, when people ask me Saka, Foden, I'm like, bro, I credited Cole Palmer for me much higher than those guys. You understand what I'm saying, right? And you saw it, man. Like the goals he scored, right, from the spot, and also, basically he scored 2 goals, right? Jadon Sancho.
Yeah.
Jadon Sancho, listen, you talk about me apologizing. Where's your apology for Jadon Sancho? Right? You had this guy, right? He's sitting here acting like trying to act like, trying to run away from the smoke. You've been sitting here calling this guy out every single time. I was the only one who backed this guy when you guys signed him. Right? Where is the apology for Sancho? Right? Prime, you need to apologize to Sancho because you were one of the people who didn't rate him. You understand what I'm saying? Right? Yeah. And I rated him. No, I rated him from the moment he signed. I told you he was going to be a great signing. And guess what? So far, he's not proven me wrong. You understand what I'm saying? No, not interesting. Not interesting. If I'm going to be coming out here.
I'm trying to speak. Omar. No, it's funny. We didn't make a bet that I had to apologize on the channel, for one. 2, I've been on Casually and on Lewis's channel giving Sancho his flowers for the game. I've praised Sancho to the hill. Wow. I've praised him.
He actually yeah, but I think it's about prior, like.
Yeah. No. Prior, I've given Sancho his credit when he's played well this season, bro. I haven't criticized him this season at all.
Yeah, by the way, if I knew Sancho was gonna do good at Chelsea, because with Sancho, I've seen him at Borussia Dortmund. He needs
he's a Bundesliga man. He knows. He knows how good.
Yeah, he needs freedom to do what he wants.
Sancho's he's actually
can't be imprisoned in clubs like Man United to like do nothing. Like, don't worry.
Exactly. That game against Spurs was different. It wasn't with Sancho. It wasn't just about his pure ability. That was like he's a Chelsea fan. That game actually meant something to him. That performance he put in. I expect that I've seen that type of performance from a Drogba, from a Hazard, where it's just a different level. It's more than just your ability. And hey, if I can get more of that from Sancho, it's going to be amazing because he's got, I think, 7. He's got 7, I think, goal contributions or something in 10 games he's played so far. So yeah, full credit to him. I'm happy that we've signed him for 25 mil as well. It's crazy to have a player of that ability.
Ten Hag, man, that terrorist, man. Yeah. I swear to God, man, like, bro, that guy did more damage. Like, people don't talk about this enough, right? This brother, the damage he made to Manchester United should never be underestimated. This guy, right, brought in Anthony, brought in flipping Lisandro, brought in, who else did he bring in? Onana, Højlund, right? Xerxes.
Mazraoui, Delict.
Mazraoui has been good, but you know what I mean, right? He's brought in a lot of deadwood.
Ajax. The point I'm making is Ajax.
Yes, he brought in a lot of Ajax players. And then he's mistreated Sancho so badly, even though this guy has gone to Dortmund on loan, did well at Dortmund, came back. You understand what I'm saying, right? Came back to Manchester United, got mistreated again, and now Sancho, Ten Hag is gone, and Sancho is boiling out at Chelsea, and these guys are still struggling.
Yeah. I mean, we'll get to Man United.
Yeah, we'll get to.
With Chelsea, like me watching the game with Spurs, there was throughout the whole game, there was no difference from how they played at 0-0, 1-0 Spurs, 2-0 Spurs, 2-1 Spurs, 2-2, 3-2 Chelsea, 4-2 Chelsea, 4-3. They played the exact same way. No going 2-0 up early, because I expected Spurs to start off the game quickly. Going 2-0 up early, you would expect them to just sit deeper a bit and try and hit Chelsea on a counter attack, because we had to open up. And I agree, Sancho scoring immediately, we needed that to get to kind of shake Spurs up a bit and kind of get back into the game and wake up. But they just played it the same way. Ange, I don't at this point you can't necessarily keep defending him. I can't keep defending him. I rate him, but he has to be doing something now to try and change things up. But also it's just Spurs, because at this point, Mikes, let me ask you, what do they do? If they get rid of Ange, does it even make a difference?
No, it makes no difference at all. The reason why it makes no difference, let's say I don't know who would even be linked to Tottenham, because there's not even rumours of a manager linked to Tottenham, but they're going to have the same 2-year cycle that I've been heaping on about for about weeks now and years when it comes to Tottenham. Ever since Pochettino's left, they've gone throughout the same thing, the same wavelengths as a fan base throughout the whole thing. When they overhype them, then they want them gone because they're not back to the second season compared to their first full season. This is what happens at Tottenham. If they really want to care and really want to do something about the club, you actually go and protest, you actually go and conform against your owners. But this is England. We don't do that around here. We don't actually care. We just pretend like we care online and then do fuck all about it in real life. That's what we really do. The only time you really saw it was the Super League, and that was for one moment. And even then, Tottenham fans were playing the guitars outside the stadium and stuff, trying to have a boogie, bruv. They weren't doing shit, bruv, compared to the other clubs. So that kind of says all you need to know about that fan base, to be fair. And it's never been more deserved for any other fan base. Well, actually, them and Arsenal, just anything in North London. But with Tottenham, they're not going to do anything about it, because even then, I've heard Tottenham fans even say in their stadium, their atmosphere's been fucked. They're just happy with, not even happy. They're just kind of accepted what's going on. There's no pressure anymore. There's no animosity, because it's become full tourism now. It's become full tourism. There's no atmosphere there anyway. You might hear atmosphere at the start of the game when they're playing that stupid "When the Spurs Go Marching In" song, and then that's it. And then it dies off. Then it dies off like any other game. They're not going to do anything about it. That's the only way you can try and stop it, if you actually do something about it. If you actually refuse to pay for tickets and refuse to actually go into the merchandise store. But there's too many tourists to actually balance that out anyway. But even then, the owners aren't moving anytime soon. So as long as they have Levy, this is where they are. I'm not saying accept where you are. You should never accept where you are. I hate that. But if you actually want to demand something, stop stop paying for shit. You've done your bit. But nothing's going to change. They're going to go through the same thing every time they hire a new manager. With this squad as well, what they've built is generally so shit. It's such a shit squad. I've never seen, I know it's Tottenham, yeah, but I've never seen such a shit Tottenham squad in this long, genuinely. They've got
players were hyped as well, by the way.
Bro, these players, yeah, some of them are maybe like Solanke for a lot of money or Johnson for a lot of money, but there's not really any stars in that squad anymore. There's no standout players. There's no players that are actually going to take games by the scruff of the neck. There's no balance as well. There's no depth. That's why they struggle when it comes to Thursday, Sunday football all the time, and they get caught out. They started well in the Europa League, but that's why games like Galatasaray happen. That's why games like Chelsea happen. It was always going to happen, but you know what I mean? They've got Fraser Forster in goal for a few months now, and that's bad squad planning. They only chose to keep Fraser Forster for homegrown tax. That's the only reason why they signed the likes of Jed Spence and Archie Gray. It's because they don't actually want to sign any, they don't essentially sign any decent English players to play in the first team. So to fill in the depth options, even though the manager doesn't want them, they sign homegrown English players as just pure depth. And they're just there for vibes. They ruin and don't develop players. You've only brought through Mikey Moore. When was the last time a Tottenham player came through the academy? It was probably like Oliver Skipp, and he's at Leicester now. Before then, it was Harry Winks or something. They don't bring through academy players that often. It's not like they've got a great academy they can just bring through without spending either. And then you get brought back up, and then your whole team's full of Tottenham academy players to rebuild you. They don't build for the future. They don't build for now. They don't build for anything. They're just there to make it look good for the moment, and then all the pressure gets taken off of them. They're in a constant cycle, and it's not going to stop.
Beautiful. Couldn't have put it any better myself. So let's move on from that. From that game, Omar's learned his lesson, so we can move. Should we quickly, I guess, skim over Leicester v Brighton? That was a 2-2 draw. Minta Lamptey scored for Brighton, and Vardy and
shout out to Yankuba Minte, man. Gambian excellence. There you go.
They are.
Yeah, and he was at Newcastle, and Newcastle sold him because they needed money
Yeah,
for
10-day, man.
PSR.
Another one. Yeah, 10-day. Your club, man. You guys sold him and kept
Yeah,
AMORIM.
And
it's
Jacob
crazy.
Murphy.
But did anyone even see this game, or we can just quickly like move past it?
Nah, I didn't watch it.
Just for the highlights, that was it.
Nah,
Yeah. Cool.
yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
So,
I
well,
don't really watch
I'm
it.
glad that Vardy scored, but aside from that, yeah, we can.
Yeah,
Quickly,
Ted doesn't seem to be happy about that, by the way.
Who?
We can.
Who's not happy
Read
about
your
that?
comment. Read your comment section.
Leicester could stay up. I hope they stay up.
They
up.
will. They will.
Yeah, but next we'll go on to Ipswich versus Bournemouth. Ipswich 1, Bournemouth 2.
Brilliant.
2 late goals from Bournemouth to win the game against Ipswich. Anyone see this game?
I got something to say.
Yeah.
Ben
go ahead.
Johnson, you fucking fraud.
Oh my god.
Ben Johnson, you little bitch, bruv. You wanted more money at my club, yeah? You wanted more money. And some of this fan base were complaining when Ben Johnson left on a free to go to Ipswich. And he's barely started in his position. I had to see this guy play at left wing for my club under David Moyes. But he can't even start right back.
He played left wing out.
He played. Do you remember when we got beat 6-0 by Arsenal and 3-0 by Man United back to back? He played left wing. That was David Moyes, and people were telling me to keep David Moyes at my club. Anyway, Ben Johnson. I saw the goals. You at your back post again. You haven't learned. You haven't learned, my friend. 2 goals, and they were both your fault. They were both your fault. And I know this guy didn't play, but you're gonna catch a stray anyway. Calvin Phillips. Oh yeah, you had the audacity to poke a middle finger at our fans when they were saying you're fucking shit. You are shit.
Wait, man gave you guys a minute.
You are fucking shit, bruv.
Wait, he gave you guys. He actually flipped. He actually flipped on you guys.
Yeah, he flipped on us. But by the way, on a game that he single-handedly lost for West Ham when we were winning 3-1 against Newcastle, we lost 4-3.
Was that the one? Was that the one in the bus when he was at the bus?
Yeah, the bus. Yeah, the bus. Bro, I don't care if it's like, he should have said it. He should have said it. No, he fucking deserved it. I don't care if it was a loan. I don't give a fuck. I have to watch that. I had to watch that. You're lucky I wasn't there. I would have said a much worse to you, to your face. I would have made Faz look like a good guy after speaking the way he spoke to Garnacho.
I mean, he was very.
Like, listen, yeah. If it wasn't for Marcelo Bielsa, you wouldn't have a career, mate.
He couldn't handle the you know.
No, but Mikez, man, he's a Champions League winner, bro.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Bruv. Listen, you're a bench warmer, Ben Johnson. You're nothing but at best a championship squad player. At best, you fucking fraud. Academy tax is strong. You're one of the worst academy players I've ever seen at West Ham. And this is me, a West Ham fan. I've seen shit. I know shit when I see it. Trust me. I know shit when I see it. And now you're at fault for Ipswich goals. And you can barely even start, bro. You're getting I predicted at the start of the season this would happen. He's getting benched by Harry Clark. No one here knows who Harry Clark is. Harry Clark starts for Ipswich at right back. Axel Twanzebe at the start of the season was starting right back before he got injured over Ben Johnson. The only reason why we beat Ipswich was because of Ben Johnson and Calvin Phillips. These guys are a detriment. And they're meant to be some of the biggest names that they signed. I want Ipswich to stay up. But if you keep playing that fraud at right back, oh boy, you're going to see Derby County numbers, my friend. Anyway.
Okay. Wow. I mean,
I can't even react to that.
I don't even know what to say. Yeah. Is everyone like? Okay.
I didn't see the game, but listen.
Wow.
I think we just need to honestly. I think that you just need to talk about the games that I feel like everyone has watched, like the United game.
No, I know we're gonna get onto that. I just want to quickly just get through those like boring results. Brentford, Newcastle. Brentford beat Newcastle 4-2 down. Anyone's
Yeah, okay, now this one I didn't watch the game. However, I will have a small say on this because obviously I am from the country that owns that club that lost.
Saudi. Yeah, he's from Saudi.
But
Oh, by the way,
yeah,
by the way,
World Cup, yes.
I was about to say that, man. Congratulations,
They had
man.
fireworks out while I was sleeping, man. That's mad.
This guy,
yeah.
man, like 2034, 10
Yes,
years from now,
inshallah, you're
man.
all welcome. Hayakum Allah. Come. Top hospitality, no alcohol, but yeah, still, you can enjoy the games, No, but listen, man.
And hold that to all the people who have been hating, man. Hold that.
Facts.
Another Muslim nation hosts the World Cup, man. So hold that.
Exactly. Hold that. Yeah. Even England backed the bid, by the way. So all these English people that wanted to chat down on it, blame your government. Anyway, I'm shameless at this rate. But listen, man. When it comes to Newcastle, like, I have to be honest. Like, I just feel like, first of all, Liam, fuck off. Right? Go play your shitty career mode. Yeah, I see you're playing your career mode. You are as shit as Northside. Fucking prick.
Shut
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. I can't wait for one of the videos of your like calendar to pop out, because when it pops out, your exposure is gonna be unreal. You prick. Anyway, big up to you though. Anyway, as I was saying, with them, first of all, I feel like they need to.
Era.
Yeah. I just feel like they need to drift away from Eddie Howe. That's one. It's an unpopular opinion that I have, but I feel like if they want to.
I'm sorry. At this point, is it really an
Let's stale,
unpopular
bruv.
opinion?
Let's
Is it
stale,
really
man.
Yeah, but the reason why I said so, because I know there are some Newcastle fans that like are sticking with Eddie Howe because what he did to getting top 4 and all this stuff. But like, there's only so much you can do with a manager of that caliber. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and it's just
and a squad that caliber as well. They've underinvested. Obviously, they can't spend. But
no.
you know what I mean?
I don't want to blame the board too much on that, because I have to say, like, they're really trying to handcuff Newcastle because of what Man City and them man done. Like that I can't do too much on. But
also,
it's like, if that's the case, if you're gonna rely on Jordan,
Mike Ashley left them in the rut anyway. Like, they had a lot to like even recover from because of how Mike Ashley used to recklessly spend anyway. That's why the FFP so fucked in the first place.
Yeah, but man, it's not even like, for me, it's like, I said this to Ten so many times, like, they need to like drift away from the Longstaffs and the Dan Burns. I know they love their like people and that, but like guys like Miley, for example, he's a good player. You can build a team with him inside it. But like, my point is, get good talent more than like talent from your own part of the like. That's what I'm saying, man. I feel like Newcastle need to drift away from that if they're really being handcuffed. You get me?
Yeah.
No, I hear that. I look, let me just say this about, because I do agree. I think that at this point, yeah, right, I just think it's really gone stale at Newcastle. It's really gone stale, right? I get it, right? Listen, at the end of the day, credit to what's his name? Eddie Howe. When he arrived, right, came in, completely transformed the team, took them to a top 4 finish, took them to a Champions League. That's all great. But if you think about the expectation of this club and how rich this club is and where they're planning and where they want to go to, if they're serious about trying to turn Newcastle to a top super club in not only in England but in the world, they're gonna have to do they're gonna have to take that big step. You understand what I'm saying, right? Because at the end of the day, listen, at the end of the day, when City were bought, they had, what's his name? What's the name of the
Mark Hughes?
coach? Mark Hughes, yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And Mark Hughes was okay when he was there, but they had to take that big step. They sacked him, brought in Mancini. Mancini won them a league. When it didn't work out, they got rid of him, bring in what's his name, Pellegrini, and then they went for the big guns. They went in for Pep, and now they are where they are. So I feel like when it comes to Pep, I'm sorry, to Newcastle, right? I feel like they've gotten now to that point where they need to take that big step now. I feel like Eddie Howe has taken them to. I think Eddie Howe has taken them to where basically Mark Hughes took City to. You understand what I'm saying, right? Where now you need to take that big step, get in a new manager, a winning manager, a manager that has been there, been doing it for a while, right? And then basically go and win it. You understand what I'm saying, right? Because that's what they need. And you're right. Like they have a lot of good players, but they also have a lot of players that are not good enough. They need to get away from the damn Burns and all of these players. You understand what I'm saying? And try
Yeah.
and try and get in some more better players, because they do have a lot of good players. Like Sven Botman is a good defender. Obviously Isaac is a great player. Tonali is a great midfielder. Guimaraes is a great midfielder. You understand what I'm saying, right? They have a lot of good players. Livramento, he's a good fullback, right? But they need to get more. They can, like, this is the thing. With the money that they have, they can go out there and attract some of these great young players, right? They can go out, just like how they found Isaac and Botman and all these players. You understand what I'm saying, right? Go out there and actually go and buy these players. You understand what I'm saying? Go out there because you have the money. You can compete, right? You've been doing quite well. Like, I'm not saying, like, obviously, they did well to get top 4, but at the end of the day, they don't even have to strive for top 4. Like, try to strive to be a European club in general, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Constantly in the like, be in the Conference League, be in the Europa League, be in the Champions, like, be in and around that area. Make yourself basically a guaranteed European club, because when you make yourself guaranteed when you get guaranteed Europe, you will attract more top players. You understand what I'm saying, right? Who will want to elevate you to where you want to go. That's what they need to do.
No, but my thing is as well. It's like I'm not even saying like spend like money, because again, bro, like there's only so much they can do there. It's just when doing so, be smart with it. You know what I mean? Like Isaac was very smart. They need to do that more often, because they're gonna. I actually still think they'll eventually get there. I still think so. It's just at the same time, it's gonna take way longer than people expect. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, people thought it was going to be the exact same story with Manchester City. That's not how life works. It's not how football works. I think also they need to get rid, like, when it comes, they need to be ruthless with their squad. Like, even the Fabian Schär, who's done very well for them over the years, has kind of dipped. Like, the people like Kieran Trippier, he's getting on a bit. Like, Livramento, always a good base. Like, always like a great 1v1 defender or anything, but he's a great, like, attacking fullback for whatever. And decent technically as well. He deserves his chance over the years, and they finally got it this season. Anyhow, it took way too long. He's way too stubborn in some of the players that he likes, like we mentioned with the Dan Burns and Longstaffs anyway. There was times where he had better midfielders to pick from, and he was still playing Longstaff over most of them. Like, they just need to be ruthless with their squad. They need to be ruthless with their squad, and when they can spend smart, as ZEER said.
No, I hear it. Yeah.
So yeah, it's all really about Newcastle. There's Villa, Southampton. Villa won the game 1-0. Sorry, wasn't really anything special.
Yeah, we expected a bigger scoreline, but hey, Southampton are done out here, man.
They've been done out here.
Yeah,
Again, relegated, and once they go down, just
they should just be worried to not break Derby County's record.
Yeah, they should also be worried that they don't get picked apart, because they've got quality in there. They've got Dibbling, they've got Paul Nachu, they've got Harewood Bellis. They've got some quality in that team.
They're going to lose Walker Peters on a free. Flynn Downs, if clubs are smart, they'll get Flynn Downs. We were stupid to let him go, in my opinion, but it is what it is.
I thought Flynn Downs would have been he would have been your Declan Rice replacement. Not gonna lie,
he should have been, but we had David Moyes in charge, who decided to play him out of position again.
Yeah, where did he play him?
He played him in a 10. He's a 6.
He played what?
He played Flynn Downs in the 10. He played a midfielder, Rice, Souček, and Downs. People don't understand the pain I went through under this guy, even in the season when we won the trophy.
Yeah,
wait,
the trophy just covered the cracks, basically.
He played Flynn Downs in the 10 and Paqueta on the left wing.
Wow.
He didn't. It is. That was just when Paqueta was in.
Liam. Are we doing this now?
Just played Paqueta on the left next year. So we've had so much history of like players playing out of position.
Liam,
you know what? When you talk about,
I prayed about England lose just for you, haywan. Huh? Just for you. I will be there. I'll be there. Don't worry.
What was you gonna say, Prab?
When you talk about how bad David Moyes is, you should talk about these things. Just like when I speak about Poch, I mention his terrorism acts.
I do. People don't care because we're West Ham. You're like, we got to accept where we are. Yeah. Like, fuck these guys, man. That's what I was complaining about on Lucy's stream earlier. Just, you don't watch my club. Shut the fuck up.
But you're West Ham anyway, bro. Just accept it. Anyways, moving on to the big boys. Fuck England. Facts. Anyways, moving on to the big boys. Everton, Liverpool, Merseyside derby.
Enjoy him.
Everton, Liverpool, Merseyside derby got suspended because of a little bit of wind. Liverpool bottled it, so that's my narrative.
Woke
Yeah. Woke nonsense. But yeah, we'll get on to the big boys. I'll leave it up to you guys. We can speak on City. We can speak on Man United, Arsenal.
Mm.
It's gotta be about
West Ham or West Ham. Which one do you guys want to speak on
it's gotta be
first?
about glory, Man United losing to the mighty trees.
Yeah,
Man United. Okay.
yeah,
Speak on
yeah,
speak
yeah.
on United.
Right, the mighty trees, guys. The mighty trees.
Bro,
Let's talk about
the
it.
AMORIM job era, bro.
Chris Wood, man.
Wow.
Chris Wood, you know,
I'm not
dunking
gonna
on their head tops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Glory, Man United. Apparently the biggest club in this country.
No, apparently the biggest club in the world, by the way.
Yeah, biggest club in the world, by the way.
They bring in best manager available, AMORIM, who apparently is the heir to Pep Guardiola's throne. They bring him in, and they can't beat Nottingham Forest at Old Trafford. Who wants to go first? Because it seems like you guys all want to speak on it. So who wants to go first?
Okay.
I'll go
I guess. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Mike.
I'll
Yeah,
go
go on,
first.
Mike.
You-
I'm always-
since-
I'm always-
Prime.
Mike,
Prime.
you're
You-
United. Mike, you're United, so you speak on United.
Don't associate the two. Don't ever associate me with them. Pricks.
Oh, guys, sorry to interrupt, but hey, guys, I'm on fraud. I'm on Liam's fraud watch right now. Amar, if he doesn't do the job, he's getting sacked. Yeah.
Wait, what is this?
Yeah, Liam in his career mode. Liam, if you don't win, you're getting sacked.
Listen, Zeer. You watch his
I'm gonna watch it right now, bro, as we do this, bro, because this guy, I want him sacked. Yeah, chatting shit on my name. But keep on going, guys. Let's have to.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, keep going.
Listen, Man United fans, any of you watching, yeah, don't be like Tottenham fans. The manager doesn't solve everything. I know how many times do we have to say this? How many times do we have to watch one of your stinky attackers put in a 0 out of 10 maximum in a game, and for you guys to actually conform to the fact that they're actually not that good? I don't know why some of you out there think Garnacho is going to be a superstar. The guy is nothing but a lesbian. Nothing but a lesbian that can play football to a degree. And I think he should be learning Chinese very soon. But also with even then Marcus Rashford coming on, I'm not going to say what I've always said for the past couple of weeks, but not everything helps with the outside personal life. You know, sometimes it doesn't help everyone. But
Whatever do you mean? Whatever do you mean?
all right, fine. You want me to say it? Listen, you can't just shag a snow bunny. You think you're gonna get back on form, mate? Like that's what that's what I'm gonna say. Anyway, Bruno Fernandes. How many times are you gonna score a goal?
Let me just say, Omar, you caused this. You should never let me host the show. This is what you've caused. This is your fault.
Oh, you are not this. I swear to God, you bet. Nah.
Bruno Fernandes. How many times are you going to score in a game to cover your stinker throughout the 90 minutes? How many times are people going to call you world class because you can strike a ball sometimes, but you put in stinkers week in, week out? Man United fans, these are the attackers you're dealing with. Wake the fuck up. Yes, Ten Hag was a problem, but when Randy was talking about open heart surgery, you need about 3. You need about 3 open heart surgeries minimum. There's like a handful of players that should be surviving at that club that didn't sign before the previous transfer window. Because listen, Lenny Yoro might be a good signing. Mazzarari might be a good signing because he started really well. Like they look like good signing. We'll see what happens with Xerxes. It's his first season. Don't need to judge him too quickly, in my opinion. But you signed some decent players, some decent prospects or whatever. But these existing players that have been here for years under different managers, how many times are you going to be like, don't drop your stocks for these certain players? Leave your stocks at home. Leave your stocks in the leaky roof. Leave your stocks with Dan Ashworth. Because he's left. Those stocks should leave as well. Please, just wake up. Luke Shaw is injured again. Too many Burger King meals. How many times do I have to tell people? He's keeping Burger King in business single-handedly. And he's injured again. People talk about Reece James. This guy's way worse. He's been here 10 years. We talk about
respect Reece James, bro. My captain. Respect my captain. Yeah.
But this is the thing with Man United players. They've been here for years. Same results. And you're going to get results like this. Amorim's got a big job in his hands. Big job. Anyway, enough of that.
Omar, you can go.
I mean, what can I say about Manchester United, man? They are the gift that keeps on giving, aren't they? Right. At the end of the day, I rate Amorim very highly. Still think that he's a top manager. Still think that if he is backed and given the tools, he can help this club. Key word, given the tools. Because this club have shown to be frauds. And listen, sometimes I think that I've always said this. Sometimes you need to take a step back to take 2 steps forward. And the problem with this United team is dead. They are dead. They have a bunch of dead players. You talk about Garnacho. I call that guy I call him Megan Rapinoe. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Wrong.
They got Megan Rapinoe out in the left, right? You've got hold on. You've got Snow Bunny Shagger on the right. and then hey, it's my channel. Prime is my channel. Prime is my channel. I can say whatever I
did not
want.
expect Omar to say Snow Bunny Shagger. Fucking hell.
Nah, I'm on my channel, my rules. I can say whatever I want. Okay, if my channel is getting if my channel gets canceled, I'm going to be the one to do it. But let me make this very clear. Okay, at the end of the day, right? If you've got that dead baller up front, Hoyland, right? Everybody going at Xerxes. Nobody, bro. When are people gonna finally start talking about this Hoyland guy? Right? Bruno Fernandes being Bruno Fernandes. Like, bro, at this point, I can't. Like, you know what they always say? Like, Flawless always says, Bruno'd. Like, there's a reason there's a terminology called Bruno'd. You understand what I'm saying, right? Because it's a standard Bruno Fernandes performance, right? Completely stinks out the place. This guy has been at Manchester United for 4 years, right? 4 years. He's been at the club 5. Now. Yeah, nearly 5. Yeah, in January, he will be at the club for 5 years. I want you guys to understand. This brother, right, I have never watched this brother play a football match where I can get out and say he was the best player by far. I can sit there and say, yeah, he scored goals. Yeah, he might have been one of the better players. But I can sit there and say, this has been the Bruno Fernandes show. You understand what I'm saying? Right? Thanks. And Lisandro as well, man. He was, dude, this guy was getting, he had a stinker in that game. You understand what I'm saying, right? Right? You've got this Anthony. Once again, bro, people don't talk about this brother enough, right? This guy, right? He's a criminal, bro. I don't even care about the allegation. I'm talking about him as a footballer, bro. Right? Doing that whole bro, he does the most spinneroonies than Booker T on the pitch.
I don't care about his allegation.
No, we're not talking about that. But he's a criminal on the pitch, bro. Right? The light skinned Booker T on the football pitch. Nah, man, doing those spinneroonies.
Have you seen the memes of him being Brock Lesnar?
That's my point, right? At the end of the day, you know, ZEER, you watch wrestling, bro. You know when Booker T just goes, can you?
No. This is that when he came off the bench, bro. He was looking like one of them angry baby faces.
I know. Yeah. That meme is everywhere.
He looks like a woman beater, bro. I'm sorry, he does. Like, he looks like he's always pissed off with the world. He looks like he's about to punch someone up and get a red card all the time.
Dude, that meme, right? That meme. I will never forget the first time I saw him make that face, right? I knew that face. You know when you just see something and you're like, this is gonna be a meme. That, you know what I mean, right? You could just tell. You're like,
that guy literally
you know the internet is going to catch this. Do you guys remember? I don't know if you guys ever saw. You remember the LeBron James when he did that right there in front of the he's like, yo, why didn't you pass it? Remember? You guys remember when he was at Cleveland? I don't know who the player was. It was like literally. It was like a few seconds, right, before the buzzer was supposed to go, right? And instead of passing it back into the court, he decides to hold on to the ball, and then they lose the game, and then LeBron looking like, yo, why did you pass it? And then you just see his face, and you're like, yeah, this is gonna be a meme. That was the same thing I saw when I will never forget this guy. That was the same thing with Anthony, right? But when he made that face, I said, yep, this is the face. This is the face. That face is going to be memed all over. And dude, it's crazy how many people have memed this guy. And listen, I'm going to go after to all their team, right? I'm sorry, because everyone needs to be dissected. This team needs to be completely bro. AMORIM, I feel like this is important. I told this to Flawless when I spoken to him. I spoken to Sunshine about this as well. You better be ready for this. Just because you guys have a good manager doesn't mean that this is going to be a change in fortune. Maybe the results might improve, but I want you to understand, right? These are the same dead players that you guys have. The same dead players that have been here when Ten Hag was here, Oli was here. Heck, you even have players who've been here since Van Gaal was here.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like we just mentioned him. Luke Shaw is one of them. Luke Shaw, bro, this brother, right? Dude, this guy now has been a Manchester United long. I want you all to understand, guys. This brother has been at Manchester United now long enough to get a testimonial. When he leaves, he's going to get a testimonial. I want you guys to really think of this. Remember, I want you all to remember this guy, he looked like he was going to be gone when Mourinho was in charge. That feels like a lifetime ago. That Mourinho appointment at Manchester United. Right?
You're probably friends.
He looked like
that's what I'm saying.
But that's my point. This guy, right? He looked like he was going to be gone then. This guy, I said it on Northside's channel. This brother is literally a cockroach. He is literally a cockroach. No, he is. Let me tell you why I call him a cockroach. You know why he's a cockroach? A cockroach can survive anything. Throw a nuclear bomb, everything is getting killed off apart from the cockroaches. The cockroaches will stay under the soil. Heck, even the radioactivity won't kill them. You understand what I'm saying? That is Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw can suffer all kinds of injuries. He can suffer any kind of a setback. But you can be rest assured, everybody in the Manchester United squad will go except him. He will find a way to survive. He will find a way to stick around. I don't know how he does it, but he will always continue doing it. Right? But I'm saying, at the end of the day, Manchester United fans, you got to take 2 steps back to take 3 steps forward. I'm sorry, but you do. And at this point, you have to take this. You got to take these L's, man. You need to see AMORIM needs to really, because listen, I've been hearing AMORIM, bro, talking about he rates players like Mason Mount and all these dead ballers. You understand what I'm saying, right? Okay, then you rate them, give them a chance. Now you're seeing them on the pitch. I want you to really take a look, right? Did you see this dead performance? Because if you think this is new, oh, trust me, that Arsenal game, the Nottingham Forest game, welcome to the Premier League. You are going to see this more.
Yeah.
Right? And at the end of the season, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've said this before, right? At the end of the day, they're dead right now, and they need to be dead so that AMORIM can finally realize the squad, and then the transfer window in the summer say, you, and I gave you all a chance. I gave you a chance the whole season, and you were dead. You showed me nothing, right?
Yeah, that's why I said to Sheik that maybe like the United game, maybe AMORIM's playing some of these guys to expose them, because the worst thing AMORIM could do is what Tuchel kind of did at Chelsea, where he came in, he made a system that worked with the players that he just had. It was good enough for us to win the Champions League, but long term, it was bad because we just kept a toxic squad longer than we should have, and we saw the collapse of Chelsea. People blamed Bowley for the collapse of Chelsea. It wasn't the new owner's fault. It was because of just how bad the squad was.
Yeah, that's something I have to by Ellen, by the way.
Yeah, the worst thing AMORIM could do. Okay, ZEER. The worst thing AMORIM could do is find a system and then go in the Europa League, and then everyone gets gassed about Rashford and Bruno being back, and then all of a sudden they just collapse again. But yeah, ZEER. Barca won, Bayern nil. Barca are down to 10 men. Speak on the Man United game.
Liam is just a shit manager, man, and he should get sacked tonight.
Liam needs to stick around. Long live Liam, man.
Trust the process,
bro. Liam is shittier than this guy right here. Like, he can't even lace up his boots, and that's saying something.
That's
like,
no, but
about Man United. But about Man United, you know what, man? I just find it like mad that these guys, like, no matter who's their manager, they're always gonna like lose games. I think it comes down to them like changing their players. They have to change their players. Like, these players I think was it Rance who said it best? They've had so many players from so many different regimes, different managers, that
Yeah.
they all get mashed up into one, and this is the product of its like,
Yeah.
issues that they have. Like, it's just unbelievable, man.
Yeah, Rance have been saying that for time, to be fair. He was complaining about when De Gea was there, saying like De Gea was there when Fergie was there, sort of thing. Like, and they still got issues with that now, really. And they can talk about the Ineos clear out all they want, but bro, if Ineos are really like ruthless or anything, they wouldn't be giving Bruno Fernandes a new contract and stuff like that. So
Exactly.
we're gonna see what
Like-
Ineos is really made of in these next couple of windows. Maybe
And
mainly
even
the
if
summer.
Ineos are serious and they want to do a clear out, like people need to realize what Chelsea did is unrealistic.
Yeah.
Like spending $1 billion is all well and good, but how are you going to raise money to be able to make that work? The money
Chelsea
we
always
raised
manage to
allowed
sell
us,
players. I don't know how they do it.
exactly. And
All
that
the
allowed us
time.
to spend $1 billion. But like Man United, we know they sell badly. They'll more than likely let their players run down their contracts than anything else. So how they won't be able to fund a massive overhaul. So we'll see honestly what happens with them. I'll rate Amorim, but like let's just be honest. You should have been smarter, man. Going into that toxic environment is just it's a red flag. But whatever, we'll move on from that failed institution. Do we go on to another failed institution or failing institution? I mean, I was gonna say Man City, but we'll save Pep for last. Yeah, Fulham won, Arsenal won.
Bruv.
Mikez, you kick it off, bro. You kick
To be
it off.
honest, I think that's a failing institution. But okay.
They both are. They're right now. Like, I think Arsenal have already failed. But here's my thing. I've been saying that. I was saying that out a long time ago. Like, I never thought they were going to come back in. My only reason for like saying City was still in and Arsenal was still out, because I assumed City would do something in January, which I don't know until yet. But with Arsenal, even with the issues they're in now, they're not going to address them in January. We know this. Like, they will sign a player of Kivior quality instead. Like, and they don't even like Kivior. And they signed him 2 years ago. They're trying to get rid of him. They're playing Lewis Skelly and Partey as their fullbacks in the Champions League. And you can get away with that at times, but unless Lewis Skelly looks like a decent young player. But this ain't a league challenging team, man. This ain't a league challenging coach. This ain't a league like the way, even the way being coached is just so right-sided. Every game I watch Arsenal, it's just Saka and Odegaard and vibes. At least Saka was trying to put some dangerous crosses in, but who was in the box? Kai Havertz and Declan Rice. Declan Rice ain't a finisher, and Kai Havertz is Havertz. This is what Arsenal are now. Like, and this is the thing. Every time away from home, they are literally desperate for throw-ins. They are desperate for corner kicks because they are trying to win them. Even when it's a draw, even when it's 0-0 or 1-1 or whatever, they are trying to win set pieces because they're very good at them. Listen, they are very good at set pieces, but you can't rely on them. You can't have that as your sole factor of scoring, your sole way of scoring. Like, I watched a bit of the Monaco game. Like, I turned it off after they went 2-0 up because I couldn't be asked. But they gave away the ball for the second goal. Monaco, they gave the ball to them. Like, it was very good play from Lewis Skelly and Jesus for the second goal. But when it comes to the Fulham game, they'll come up against an organised defence, just like Newcastle, just like Bournemouth, like a somewhat organised defence, and then what do? You just whip in crosses, and then it comes to fuck all. You have no idea how to break down a defence. You bank on taking an early lead and then seeing out the game yourself. That is what this Arsenal team is now built on. If a team goes 1-0 up against Arsenal and they've got a somewhat organised defence, they are most likely going to get something out of the game. Because Arsenal don't really score quick goals like that anymore. They don't pass the ball quick enough. They're just so reliant on one side of the pitch. Their whole formation looks lopsided. They are organised off the ball. They've always been somewhat organised under Arteta in a sense where Arteta knows how to organise the defence when he has to sit deep. But that is literally it. Like, you're just there to. There's going to be a lot of Arsenal draws. It might not be many losses. There's going to be a lot more teams that draw with Arsenal because they'll either go 1-0 up and they'll let a team equalise, or their team goes 1-0 up and Arsenal tries to equalise, but the other team's just defending for their life. Like, we thought that was going to happen against Forest as well. Forest haven't really been that good away from home against big 6 teams apart from Man United. When it comes to Arsenal, we know the issues with Arsenal. Their left side, their strikers, their midfield, like certain depth at fullback. But are they going to address anything about it? No. And are they going to put any pressure on their manager because they want to actually win something? No, because they're scared to put pressure on themselves. They don't like pressure. They like comfortability. And that's what's going to keep up. They're in a loop as well. They're in a constant loop as well. Like, this is what we're just... Arsenal is going to be there. We're not going to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Won the loss, by the way, against 10 men.
Nah, we know.
Let's go.
It was a master. It was a masterclass of disaster. But ZEER,
Yep.
let's speak on the other failed institution, not the Bayern view, but Arsenal. Speak on that.
Yes. You know, Arsenal's a very, very interesting club. You know, I like, you know, when you deep it, you know, the way their fans talk week in, week out, you'd consider them to be yo-yo club, you know, because 1 week they're good, 1 week they're not good, 1 week they're good, 1 week they're not good. It's like they are literally like they should be called marketing football club, not Arsenal Football Club, marketing football club, because they market themselves to be a trend of, oh, we're so good, we're gonna win the league, and then, oh no, never mind, we're not good enough to win anymore. Like, yeah, man, like this is what business people do, right? So listen,
Politicians.
man, our politician. Thank you very much. So, I mean, Arsenal, it's nothing new, bro. I mean, this is the same club that said pray for Bayern only to get dunked by Donkey Tuchel. I mean, that in itself is in a problem in its own right. You know, when a manager that we want out coaches a manager that you want in, it says enough about Arsenal and what they're all about. Like that. But listen, again, the game against Fulham, I didn't really watch it, but I heard that they played very bad. I did see that Saliba scored again, set piece, typical. You know what I mean? I heard that they tried winning corners 24/7. Now, if that's true,
Saliba got cooked by Raul Jimenez.
Yeah,
By the way, cooked for that goal.
How you get out? And also, Kivio, how you get outpaced by Raul Jimenez? Outpaced. I get out.
Like, another player I want to talk about, by the way. This is the player I was warning man about when he was playing against us. I said Leroy Sané or Gnabry, whoever plays on the right, will cook him when he's left back. He was the one that got cooked. So, bro, I'm telling you, these men don't learn. They you know, Arsenal, they're very reactive and not proactive. That's the best way to conclude in what they're all about. Like,
yeah, they don't react like a big club, do they? They just like They don't like capitalize on the issue before it becomes even worse. They only do it when it becomes really, really shit. And they need to get back into the top 4 or whatever it is. Like,
because
they will only do anything in the transfer window if they drop out the top 4.
Because Mikes, they're not a big club. They're like Spurs. A guy who knows about Spurs, Omar. You speak on Arsenal.
Yeah, but that's kind of rude because I mean, you think he's an Arsenal fan, the fact that he looks like KSI. So.
I didn't notice the KSI lookalike until you said like he looked old school KSI.
Oh, the bandana! You know when he wears the bandana, I swear, bro. But you know what I realized? He looked like it, bro. We lost to Barcelona 4-1. This guy pulls up to the emergency like meeting that we had, and he's laughing exactly like KSI with the bandana, like KSI.
Right now, you look like 2014 KSI.
Hey, do you know what KSI and Omar have in common? They both support North London clubs. Omar, speak on Arsenal, please, and that's everything. Did you watch the game?
First of all, I will not accept this allegation, and I will be filing legal action. Okay, because I did not, because I never came out and said I'm supporting Spurs. Listen, I'm not doing what Flawless thing. You guys are trying to do what you guys do to Flawless, trying to do whole side thing with Spurs, man. Spurs are not my side thing, okay, bro? All right, I've been raised. I don't have a side thing, all right?
Bro, it's okay. Bro, I'm you know what the good thing about having Spurs, bro, they're very loyal, you know?
No,
and you know
absolutely.
You know what being loyal is all about in Arsenal.
You cut from the restaurant.
Okay, listen. Let me explain. My ideal, listen, whoever my partner is going to bring something to the table. What does Spurs bring to the table?
Loyalty.
Anthony Joshua and Travis Scott, bro.
Well, okay, so they bring loyalty, but guess what? Everything else, right? Okay. Every other requirement that I want in you know what it is? Supporting Spurs is like when you compare Spurs to a woman, right? You know what you compare it to, right? You're comparing it to a girl. Basically what you're telling me here is he's loyal, but guess what? He's ugly as hell. He can't cook. He can't clean. He has no redeeming qualities. Literally zero apart from loyalty, man.
And speaking of a woman that is ugly, can't cook, and can't clean, speaking Arsenal, my friend.
Yes, exactly. They can't.
Hey,
stop
listen,
him.
at least listen. At the end of the day, I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I'll say this about Arsenal, right? Arsenal have shown history has shown, right? That Arsenal have had rare occasions where they've actually gotten the job done. It may not be that frequent, but they've shown that they can. You understand what I'm saying, right? And listen, but on a serious note, I will say this about this club, right? At the end of the day, it's time for the chickens have come home to roost for Arteta. This manager, right, is the most overhyped, overrated. Like you can use the word over. Like you know how I talk about Maresca, right, bro? Like think about everything I've said about Maresca and think about the opposite of that, and that's Arteta.
Yep.
This Arteta guy, right? This brother has been feeding off one FA Cup for 5 years, almost 5 years, right?
Yeah.
He has been given all of the money. He's gotten rid of all the players he wanted to get rid of. He brought in the players that he wanted, not the players that the fans wanted, because a lot of the fans didn't want the players that he wanted. He's gotten the tools, and yet he's still yet to win one trophy since that FA Cup. When I've been talking about a league, I'm talking about any trophy, not even a Carabao Cup, not a FA Cup. I want you guys to understand, since the last time this club won a trophy, Chelsea have won a Champions League. Manchester United have won an FA Cup and a League Cup. West Ham have won the Conference League. I want you all to understand, every single person in this panel right now, every single one of them, including ZEER, right, has seen trophies
Leverkusen won
in
the
this.
Bundesliga, by the way.
Leverkusen. Barcelona under Xavi Hernandez. Xavi Hernandez, won the league with Barcelona.
Oh yeah, well, another. I'll
Real
do you one
Madrid.
better. Leipzig won DFB Pokals.
There you go, another one.
Tottenham still won nothing.
Shelburne FC have won a league title.
Damien Duff. Yes. No, let's never forget about that. Damien Duff, another guy who back in Ireland was given. There was a lot of potential on him. You know what the difference is? He actually brought it home.
Bro, he had an actual process. Do you know he got promoted? They finished 7th first season. They finished 4th second season. And in the season that just finished like a month or two ago, he won a league title against Shamrock Rovers that had just done a 4P.
Bro, Kieran McKenna got Ipswich from League One to the Premier League in 2 seasons. No, still haven't won anything. Back-to-back promotions.
Okay. So just to prove my point, this is where I'm landing on. Mikel Arteta, and you know what I've been hearing for years from Arsenal fans telling me, oh, we need to back the manager. About if we sack him, who do we get next? Oh, he's the second best manager in the league. Based on what? Based on finishing second. Guess what? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer finished second with Manchester United.
Yep.
Like at the end of the day, has he? I will give him credit that yes, he has built a team that is competitive enough to challenge for trophies. But sometimes managers are good at that. They're good at building, but they're not good at bringing it home.
No,
they're not good at that. You understand what I'm saying, right? And this Mikel Arteta guy, right? I swear to God, sometimes I feel like maybe it's because of how he looks. I swear to God, sometimes, you know what? I feel like people sometimes I feel like if Mikel Arteta looked ugly as hell, he would not be given the time that he is, man.
Oh,
it's because no.
It's because they want to fuck him. Yeah, it's true. They just want to fuck him.
No, but Prime. Let's be real, right? What do they always talk about this? Whenever they call Arteta, what do they call him? Like the handsome.
Super duper Mick, the best looking Spaniard we know.
Best looking, bro. The fact that they're using the term best looking Spaniard, right? What does that tell you, man? I'm telling you guys, the looks play a part to why he's hyped so much, man. This brother is overrated.
That makes sense because Emery I mean, I'm not.
Emery didn't look good enough for them, man.
Hey, listen, it makes sense.
Man looking like Dracula. Okay.
Now Prime is connecting the dots, man.
When they sacked Emery, no, let me go through this. When they sacked Emery, Allegri, they didn't want Allegri. They didn't want Allegri. What does
They didn't want Allegri, they didn't want Ancelotti, they didn't want Mourinho.
They didn't want Simeone, by the way. Remember when Simeone as well? Like,
Hold on.
What does Allegri look like? What does Ancelotti look like? What does Jose look like?
Yeah. Jose 10 years earlier. Let me tell you something. If that was Jose 10 years earlier, bro, he would have gotten the job. Like,
what does Arteta look like?
No.
Go ahead.
No.
Listen, man. Listen.
They rate Kai Havertz.
No. I'm not into that. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Calafiori, they would have fucked Calafiori as well.
I'm making the point. Arsenal.
Calafiori, man. Another one that they always talk about his looks. They don't even talk about his defending.
Oh no, Odegaard, guys.
Odegaard, man. Yeah.
They literally just post gifs of Calafiori when it's not him playing football, it's just him looking into a camera. They're just horny virgins, bro.
Yeah, he has aura, man. He has aura.
Bro, Mike, you know how like teenage girls, right? You know how like teenage girls will do like they'll do ships of certain characters. You know what I mean? Word of God, I've seen on Twitter.
No way.
Arsenal fans. You know how players will be on the bench and stuff talking to each other. I've seen Arsenal fans doing ships of players. Their players.
I swear to God. I'm like, these guys have way too much time.
I just bypass the tweets. They don't bother interacting. But I'm like, hey, listen, if you're into that, whatever, I don't care.
You should see the TikToks of Calafiori, man, during the time they signed them.
Oh, my days, bro.
Listen, let me tell you guys something, right? Arsenal Football Club have a lot of potential. Whether you rate them highly or not, they have potential. They have a good team, and I just believe that they only need a few good signings, maybe 2 or 3. You understand what I'm saying, right? To take them to the promised land. The problem is you are trusting that process of bringing in those players to this idiot, right? Because let me tell you something. The definition of insanity, Prime, is trying the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. When they finished second against City that first time, after they were comfortably on top, right? For 97% of the season, they messed it up. They didn't go back and think, who was our striker? Oh, it's Edin Ketty and Gabriel Jesus. Oh, yeah, no. I can't do. Any team that wants to win the league needs to have a 20-goal a season guaranteed striker. Right? Yeah, but if it's not, whether it's not, even if it's not a striker, heck, you can't even have a winger. As long as you have one person that you have in your attacking area that can guarantee you 20 goals a season, right? You are good. If you have 2, better. So they went around, they looked around, you're like, all right, cool. Who are the players that they could get? You got Gyökeres, you got Osimhen, you got who else? I'm trying to think of names here. Help me out.
Isak.
There's a lot of Isaac. There you go. Isak, another one, right?
Yeah, so you have Watkins, who they were linked to like 2 seasons before.
Yeah. All of the players.
Osimhen, Tony. Oh, Tony. Tony's enjoying life right now. Tony's enjoying life.
And that's the thing, Omar, right? I agree with you. I've been saying a better manager would have won at least one of the last 2 league titles. Even with the same squad, by the way. I'm not saying with any more improvements, with the same squad. Because I think Arteta, I'll give him his credit. He's built a title challenging squad, which is when we hired Maresca, that was my expectation of him. Build us up to a point where over the next season or 2, we're ready to go on and win. I don't know if you can win us the league, but the minimum is just build us up to challenge.
Just build us
Arteta has done that.
Yes.
And Arsenal fans still have this thing of he can get you over the line. He hasn't shown anything to do that yet. And the thing is, right, I would understand people defending him more if he, over the last few seasons, they had won, like, say the season they were top for 93% and finished second. If they had won the FA Cup Last year they won the FA and Carabao. 2 years ago they won the Europa League. Then I'd understand people saying give him one more year. He's so close. I would understand that, and I would say this is the year to prove it. Pep's out of the race. You only have Liverpool and potentially Chelsea. This is your year to do it. I'd understand giving him that one more year, but he has no credit in the back. Like what's happening at City, right? Even if City fall off this year, they finish like 6th. No one's gonna really will banter, but realistically, Pep has so much credit, so it's fine.
Let me just add the point. But that's the thing, Prime. That's my point. This is why I don't rate him. I'm sorry, you have to show. Listen, at the end of the day, I don't. Let me explain something to you. You see, when we hired Pep at Barcelona in 2008, right? Pep Guardiola was in the Barca academy doing well for 3 years, right? And it was a risk to give him the job. Everyone, because we gave him the job over Mourinho. You understand what I'm saying? So it was a huge risk, right? But at the end of the day, Pep had a little bit of resume. Not the resume that Mourinho had, not by a long shot. But he had something. You understand what I'm saying? He wasn't a con man. He was actually someone that was actually doing management behind the scenes. You understand what I'm saying, right? Right? And when he came in, he had an idea of what he wanted to do. He already had an idea. You understand what I'm saying, right? Look at what he did when he arrived, right? He brought in Busquets, Pedro, and all of those players with him. He had an idea of what he wanted to build. You understand what I'm saying, right? Mikel Arteta, all we ever heard was he is Pep disciple. First of all, this brother wasn't coaching before he became Arsenal manager. He was the assistant to Pep. This guy wasn't even managing the City team, the City academy, or the City second team, or any of that.
Whereas Maresca, he was under 21s guy at City when he had Lavia and Palmer. Before City, he was managing a team in the Serie A, and after City, he went to Leicester.
Yeah, Palermo. But he was a Palermo. Palermo. Yeah. He took over Palermo. Then he went to Palermo, and then went to Leicester. Took them from the Championship to the Premier League. Right? So he was building. So he was building his resume. This is why, for me, I said, right, I am not judging Maresca. When you guys hire Maresca, I said, listen, look at this guy's resume, right? Everywhere he's gone, he's actually improved teams. He may not have taken them to the next level, right? But he's shown that he's improved teams, right? And this is one of those managements where you're like, clearly there's something that whoever hired this manager, right? They must have seen. They must have really taken their time to really watch what this guy does as a manager. You understand what I'm saying? Before they gave him the job, and you can see it now with everything that's happening at Chelsea, right? Clearly, whoever's idea was to bring in Maresca realized, yo, this guy is good at actually like building a system that will accommodate everybody, right? He's shown that he can do it. You understand what I'm saying, right? Right? At the end of the day, Mikel Arteta's Mikel Arteta had nothing but hype for a long time because he'd been on the Pep side the whole time. All they did was just talk, right? So when they hired him, I understood why some people were like, listen, man, we don't know. No. It's not enough for you to just be under Pep's regime. You need to be someone that was actually doing something of relevance, not just sitting there maybe.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever.
The Bayern view, I think. Hold on.
Yeah, Liam.
Oh, Fabrizio just tweeted the Bayern views got sacked. My bad. Anyways, the Bayern view is also just written.
No way! You got sacked.
And he just redirected.
No, but yeah,
the
Bayern he did just raid. So yeah, thank you.
Hey,
anyway.
big up to you, Liam, man. Hey,
Yeah,
listen, giving me 3 points, bringing me 3 points, and bringing in the views, man. Love to see it. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, Amar, that comes with a price, though.
But Omar.
The
Sorry,
price is not around
continue what you're saying. Continue, Omar.
No, but my point is, right, this is why when I used to watch this guy, right, for a long time, very long time, right, I was like, listen, he's improved the club, but my God, all of you people who are sitting here talking all of this nonsense, I don't have time for you. I don't have time for any of you. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Here's the price.
Whatever, right?
This
Whatever,
guy
man.
just said the most fakest
wait,
thing
can I
ever,
just-
bro. I did not get sacked.
No,
Yes,
no,
you
No,
did.
okay,
for
okay.
Fabrizio.
Liam,
Hold on,
Liam,
no,
Liam,
hold
Liam,
on, hold on.
Liam.
No,
Fabrizio
no,
just
no,
tweeted
no,
that.
no, no. Get that out of the
Fabrizio
way.
tweeted
No PR. Get the
Fabrizio
PR out
tweeted
of the
that.
way. You're damaging my club. Get that PR out of the way.
Wait,
Right.
Liam, hold on. Don't attack me.
Liam, listen,
Fabrizio
we'll talk
tweeted
about the
that.
champion. Listen, we will conclude with the Champions League, so we will talk about it. So I'm glad you're actually here,
But yeah,
Liam. But
no.
let me just finish the point I was talking about when it comes to Arsenal and Arteta, right? At the end of the day, this is Arteta's team. This is what I'm going to conclude it with. This is Arteta. There's no more excuses. No more. Because if Arne Slot, the guy who just arrived at Liverpool with one signing, right, wins the league this season, bro, your
Long
club is
day.
in the mud.
That's
He
long.
is, your club is officially in the mud, and he needs to be sacked. I'm sorry, because you guys have been talking too many excuses. I swear to God, the excuses from these Arsenal mutant fans, right, is unbelievable. I want to see. I am so excited, bro, because I'm like, bro, I need to see what these Arsenal fans are gonna say, because if Arne Slot wins the league with no signings, barely any signings. But you know these people will still, but you know they will still find excuses. That's the crazy thing.
Omar, you know
They
what
will
they're gonna
still-
say? You're gonna say Arne Slot has inherited a better squad than Arteta did. That's what they'll say.
Omar,
I am not
share
hearing,
my
and that is something I am not listening to. I don't,
Share
bro.
my
Do
screen,
not.
please.
No.
I'm not even.
Let me tell you something. I am not hearing any of that crap from anybody.
Omar,
Right.
share
I
my
am not
screen.
hearing that. I refuse
Share
to
my
hear that. Do you understand what I'm saying, right? Because I swear to God, bro. Oh my God.
They
I
created
saw this earlier.
Euro
created
for a
Euro
sec. What?
for their
For
set
oh
piece
my
coach.
oh
They say
my
piece coach.
god. That
Sorry,
is
what the
actually
hell is that?
pathetic.
It's a
The
mural
Milan
for a
versus-
set piece coach.
That is pathetic. That is oh my god.
What the-
No, bro. No. That's
What did I tell you guys though? Marketing FC.
Yeah, bro, they're
Bro.
just PR nonsense, bro.
But here's but that's the thing. At the end of the day, you can talk to me about inheriting a bigger first of all, let me remind you that this same squad that he just inherited was the same squad that you guys finished ahead of 2 seasons in a row.
Yep.
Give me a break. I'm not hearing bro, don't come like, bro, I swear I dare any Arsenal fan to say that thing to my face. Say that thing to my face. Bro, because no more. Because I swear to God, right? These people, right? They are so shameless. You understand what I'm saying, right? They are hella shameless. They will sit there and they think they can make excuses for everything. Nah, man, screw all of that. This is Arteta's squad, right? He's gotten rid of every player that he didn't want. He has the players that he wants. All the players that have been here have been okayed by him. You understand what I'm saying, right? So whatever he's inherited is on him. He needs to take this L. You understand what I'm saying, right? And if Arne Slot wins the league, he needs to. If this club has any ambitions, and we will see, because if this club has any ambitions, bro, Arteta needs to be sacked this summer if Liverpool wins the league, because they're like, bro, no way. We've given you all this money, we've given you all this time, and somehow, some way, this manager has come in and just win the league ahead of you, man. You are done out here. But yeah, man. And bro, who is that, Leo?
Oh my god. What in the hell is that? Oh my days, Liam. You always
that?
have this.
Phase 4.
Anyways,
Huh. Okay, cool.
but yeah.
Bro,
Is
Come on,
there
Max, tell him
anything?
who it is.
is there
if I'm
any-
not mistaken, is that Rashford's?
Is
Is that
there?
Rashford's? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh
bro,
my days.
Oh my
Bro, even
god.
she can't help him, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Guys,
man.
guys, we're not gonna snow bunny shame. Okay, we don't do that on this show. Anyways,
none of that.
is there anything else people want to?
Listen. Let me make this very clear, right?
No.
Hold on. On Omar BYT, we don't discriminate on nobody, man. Listen, at the end of the day, man, black, white, whatever heritage, man. I am. Listen,
Omar's
we love
thirsty.
everybody. No. No, because listen, I don't want any allegations, man. At the end of the day, man, listen. At the end of the day, man, I got nothing against anyone, man. At the end of the day, for me, don't matter, man. Because skin color don't matter to me, bro. Just saying.
Okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
I mean, we know Omar's a snow bunny hunter. But anyways, moving on.
Hey, listen,
next
man.
game.
I live in a country where they're all around me, man.
Hey,
can't help
okay,
himself.
that's
Yeah,
your
you know
excuse.
what?
can't
He's
help
not lying,
himself.
to be fair. He ain't lying, to
Okay.
be fair.
That's
It's like
your
an
excuse.
overweight man at a buffet, bruv. Like he can't help
That's
himself.
your excuse. That's like saying well, I was born into being an Arsenal fan. Okay, that's your excuse. Fair enough. Anyway,
No.
We'll
Don't
we'll
do
leave
that.
Pep. We'll leave Pep's failure to last. Mike, do you quickly want to speak on losing El Sacico?
Sure. I'll briefly touch upon it because I'm tired of talking about this club.
Actually, the big question I want to ask you as well, because I put it in Lewis's chat when you guys were
Yeah.
live, but he didn't bring it up. Bowen playing as a striker, is that your solution long term for the season anyway? Because
It shouldn't be.
Antonio's with his accident car crash,
Yeah.
I hope he's going to be okay. He's out,
Yeah, man.
and
Listen,
I
man.
don't.
Get well soon,
and
Antonio.
Danny Ings is a bum, so
Bro, Danny
Yeah,
Ings is still at your club.
Bro,
Oh
Danny
my
Ings is
God.
still there, bro. But this is the thing, yeah. So Danny Ings when he starts, Danny Ings when he comes off the bench, cool. I can put up with it. But we need Bowen up front might have to be it until Fulkirk is back. Like in terms of like he's back, but he's not like fully fit or anything. Like he's just come back. So if you're gonna ease him back into the team pause, like for now, have Bowen up front and then prime allow it. Just have Fulkirk up front for a bit.
bro, that wasn't even a pause. You
No,
made it
no.
funny. That wasn't a pause.
No, but just in case, bro. Just in case. You gotta check your mirrors always. But then just
Fair.
have Bowen up front for now, and then bring Fulkirk into the team when he's like fully fit to start week in, week out. Because that's what we need. We actually need someone that can bring the ball down. We need someone to bring the ball down and stuff like that as well. And just a link play. But with this just in general, West Ham, yeah, the cycle goes on. The cycle goes on of having this Spanish terrorist in charge. I'm not going to say what I usually call him because I've said enough already on the stream. But this is my problem. We always turn into best team in the world when the manager's about to get sacked. Can't go on a run of games. Never can. Never will. We're coming up against Bournemouth and Brighton next. That should be fun. You might as well finish. Iraola and Hertzler just finish the job. Because Gary O'Neill was too fucking useless to do it. So you two do it.
Why has he not
You
been
do it.
sacked yet? What's going on?
Because they said they were about to sack him, and I'm assuming that he'd been rejected by bare managers, and he's staying. He's staying for the Ipswich game. And their owners are just as shit as ours. So that kind of says all about them. And watching that game, they're not playing for him. Trust me, their Wolves players are not playing for him. But they can't defend to save their lives. They can't defend set pieces. They're literally the highest in conceding set pieces in the league, and we scored one. You can't leave Suchek free in the box when it comes to set pieces and stuff. As much as I complain about him, that's literally his strong suit. But it's just typical. I don't want to hear about. Listen, like the Antonio stuff was like hard to take for the whole team and stuff. But my whole thing is like this narrative about they played for Antonio. They didn't look like it. They didn't look like it at all. So I don't want to hear anything about like, oh, they went out there and played for Antonio. That win was for you, bruv. You didn't play like it. You didn't play like that.
Don't you trust the process, though?
I've heard that a million times, bro. Every time we win, do you know what it is when we lose a game, people text me saying trust the process. When we win a game, people text me saying trust the process. So there's no point
That
me
is the
actually
worst. That is
watching
the
football.
worst thing that's ever come out, bro. That trust the process
Bro,
thing, bro.
By the way,
Arsenal-
it's
this is why
bleeding into
Arsenal fans
European
deserve
football,
nothing.
Amor. That's a sad thing. It's bleeding into European football, brother. We'll get to it, but it's bleeding into it.
That's why
Yeah,
Arsenal fans.
don't
that's why
they do
Arsenal
that in
fans
your
deserve
club as well?
Bro, they do in your club too. We're in this
My
together.
club. My club.
Yeah, they do in your club too. Don't worry. We'll get to it.
Wait a minute. Who's saying that? Because you
Bro,
need to
I've seen it. I've seen it. Don't worry. I've seen it. We'll get to it. I've seen it. I've seen it as well. Like, don't go anywhere.
Okay.
I've seen it as well. He may be
No,
winning. but I've seen it.
ZEER. Prime is in charge, man. Let him.
ZEER, we already did the whole trust the process thing with Spurs, man. Let's not bring it back to that. But anyways, with West Ham, I agree. Like Lopetegui, as much as I call him my goat, he has to go. So
Bro, Joe's funny, yeah. Joe, when you look up a gif of Lopetegui on Twitter, it's just him fumbling a ball when he's in goal. That just sums him up. Like, wait, he used to be a goalkeeper, and as a player, like he was a goalkeeper. And when you look up a gif of him on Twitter, one of the first gifs is him fumbling the ball when he's in goal. I'm being serious. That sums him up.
His name Lupe.
Yeah, Tegui. The guy is useless human being. The most useless person to grace football. He's the most useless person in the Premier League. He's one of the worst managers to touch the Premier League. He's one of the worst managers in West Ham's history, by far.
Damn.
The second worst that I've seen under Avram Grant, who got us relegated. And this guy's a way better squad. We should be 14th. Simple as that. Football's a simple game. Is your squad like under like achieving in the position of where it should be? Yes. Then sack the manager. Simple as
So,
that.
Mike, would you say that if you had to watch Lopetegui for say almost a decade, you would lose your hair and bang your head against the wall? Is that what you're saying?
I would be bald like every other West Ham fan.
So, are you saying you would lose your hair and bang your head against the wall? Is that what you're saying?
Why are you asking me that specifically? I'm so confused.
Just say
I'm trying to
yes.
figure out-
Just say yes. Just say
yes, sure, yes.
Okay. Speaking of a manager that's bald and banged his head against the wall, Pep Guardiola
Oh, it's a
drew
segue.
2-2 to Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park.
That
That
was one of the worst. That was one of the worst segues, man, ever, man.
Yeah, because I played a world class through ball and Mike's missed a 1-on-1. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, guess what?
Brother, I thought you were trapping me into something that I just didn't want to answer.
No, you know what you did. You know what you did. Let me tell you what you did, Brian. Right? You had the idea. You told Mike's, and then the defenders heard you. So when you put the through pass, it got intercepted. That's why. Yeah. That's
No,
I
it's
thought you were
funny.
gonna say company.
Yeah, okay, you know what's funny? Omar had the idea that Spurs withdrew. Omar had the idea that Spurs would draw with Chelsea. We told him it was the wrong idea. He still went with the idea and is surprised why it didn't work. Crazy. But anyways,
no. At the end of the day, it was a plan. It didn't work out. The problem is you're sitting here. You were so desperate.
It was
You
the
know
wrong
what you did?
plan. It was the wrong plan. It was the
no,
wrong
it's not.
Bro, why do you have that as a green screen? Why do you have that as a green screen? What the fuck?
Start doing dua. Start saying Hasbunallah wa ni'mal
Who is
wakeel.
that? Who is that?
Those
Who's that?
du'as you need to do. This guy.
Liam, you're moving.
Why is
mad,
it a
bro.
storage dancing between the eyebrows?
You know the start celebration. This guy, I swear to God.
Why
listen,
the fuck is that?
But listen, let's
green
move.
screen?
Let's go back. Let's
Bro,
go
you
back
should
quickly.
see what he did in the wrestling watch
Crystal
along
Palace
this break.
2.
This is nothing.
Crystal Palace 2, Man City 2. Man City had a player sent off, youngster Rico Lewis. Actually, I'll start with. I particularly want to hear from Omar and ZEER on this because you two have had Pep at your club.
And Liam too. Don't forget Liam. Liam is a Bayern Munich fan.
Oh yeah. And Liam too, but Liam's getting sacked, so he doesn't count.
I just realized I just realized it says Zuma kick me under his name.
Oh wow. Anyways, Omar.
By the way, I knew that from earlier because Liam messaged me like, "Look what's under the name tag."
I've only just clocked it now.
So Omar, ZEER, Liam. Let me start with Omar. Because Pep Guardiola obviously was manager in your academy, La Masia, managed Barcelona. Like what's going on with Pep? And then that same question applies to Liam and ZEER when I ask you guys as well. But Omar, you start. What's going on with Pep?
You know what? I'm trying to think of in my head right now when you're asking me this question, I'm trying to think of the perfect analogy to make this work, right? You know what it is? The best analogy I can use is it's like a scientist, right, who is trying to do experiments, right? And every experiment he always performs works. Just like that. You understand what I'm saying, right? Just like that. Every time he tries something, boom, it works. You understand what I'm saying, right? And because of that, he's been renowned as a genius because he's always getting things right the first time. You understand what I'm saying, right? And after years of always getting it right, one time he tries an experiment and the experiment explodes in his face. First time he thought, all right, cool. It was, failure. I've had hiccups in the past. Tries it the second time, explodes in his face again. Right? All right, you know what? I'm not going to use the explode thing, right? Basically, it fails. Right? It fails. First time. Second time, it fails again. Third time, he fails. So now he's like, yo, this is weird. I've never failed an experiment 3 times in a row. What's going on? You understand what I'm saying, right? And then he fails the 4th time. So now he's sitting there now like this. This is weird. I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do here? Tries again, fails the 5th time. So now He's pulling like he doesn't have any hair. So basically, right now, if he had hair, he'd be pulling it. But instead, he's scratching all over his face. You understand what I'm saying, right? Scratching everything that he basically doing anything he can, right? Fails a 6th time and a 7th
Wait,
time.
scratching his what? Pause.
Basically,
Hey,
he's scratching his head because he doesn't have any hair. You know how Pep basically doesn't have hair, right? Because if he had hair, he would be pulling his hair, but he doesn't have any hair. So you know what he has to do?
Omar, share screen, please.
Oh my days!
Oh God.
Oh,
Sorry,
how
what?
was I even? A
This
thing?
would have been Pep. This would have been Pep if he had hair. You understand what I'm saying, right? His hair, you would have just seen
Fuck,
strands
why
of
does he
hair
look like a punk?
flying. Yeah, that's what. That's
No,
the
no, but
analogy.
Omar, you're spot on. Is what
No,
I've
but-
said about Pep
but-
is
But this is the thing. To get to
Yeah.
my point, right? Prime. Pep Guardiola, in his whole career as a manager, has never been in a position like this, ever. You understand what I'm saying, right? And because he's never been in a position like this, his brain cannot compute why all of this is happening. His brain cannot compute. You understand what I'm saying, right? He's sitting there wondering. Usually, this works the 2nd or 3rd time. You understand what I'm saying, right? But now that it's failed 7 times in a row, now he's literally, for the first time in Pep's life, he's having to question himself and wondering what is going on. Well, this is the thing, Pep. I'll help you today. You know what the problem is? It's your arrogance. That's the problem. See, you decided after you won the Champions League to get rid of all of your good players, kept the players that didn't want to stick around, players that were happy, they wanted to leave. You started giving them chances. You were arrogant enough to think that you could make a player out of Jeremy Doku, who was never a good player, even at start ran. You understand what I'm saying, right? Your arrogance made you get rid of Riyad Mahrez and never replace him, right? Your arrogance was the thing that made you think that you could bring back Gundogan, who apparently Hansi Flick didn't even want in his team. Bring him back, thinking that you could bring him back to his best. Your arrogance that made you think that with this completely depleted squad, completely like basically not a big squad, right? Small squad, right? You thought you could do a 5P. Your arrogance made you think that. See, this guy has been winning for so long in his career now. He thinks that he is untouchable. He thinks he's Vince McMahon. You know Vince McMahon when he's a heel? You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
You know when he was a heel, and then he would always just do whatever he wanted, and because he felt like he was the boss. You understand what I'm saying, right? Until Stone Cold Steve Austin started whooping his ass. You understand what I'm saying, right? Right?
Yeah.
And then Stone Cold was the guy who kind of had to remind him that, listen, I don't care if you're the boss, you're getting your ass whooped. You understand what I'm saying, right? That's the thing with Pep. Pep, I feel like, as much as he tries to do this whole facade of like, he's just a humble guy. Nah, screw being humble, bro. You understand what I'm saying, right? Who do you think you're kidding here? We're not children. We know we can see through you. You understand what I'm saying, right? You've been winning for so long. You think now that you are untouchable. You think that you can turn water into wine. You understand what I'm saying, right? That's what he thinks. Because this is the thing. He has made a lot of good players better, right? His style has always worked. He's ruined football. Bro, I've said this before. I love Pep, but Pep ruined football because Pep ruined the baller. He ruined what we know as a baller today, because everything now is about systems. You understand what I'm saying? And it's all because of him, right? And at the end of the day, it worked out for years. And now, for the first time in this brother's career, right, he's finally had a huge setback, something that every manager has had. You understand what I'm saying? That he is now know what it's like to be an average manager, the average manager in the league. You understand what I'm saying, right? When you have moments when you're going 3-4 games without a losing streak, right? When you see what Chelsea had to go through, what Arsenal had to go through, you understand what I'm saying, right? All of these clubs, what they had to go through that era when you were kept on winning the league constantly every single season. Now you are there. Now there you are. You are now there, right? And Pep now is dead into the, and now Pep, his brain cannot comprehend this mindset, right? And that's why you saw in that game against Feyenoord, and that Feyenoord game was literally the perfect encapsulation of that. He was 3-0 up, cruising, and then he messed it up, and then they lost the game. This guy ended up coming to the interview room with scratches all over his face. You understand what I'm saying, right? Scratches all over his face because now it's like his brain is like he's trying to like he's literally like scratching his head, like thinking, bro, what am I doing? No, bro, why is this not working? This usually works. This usually works. What's happening? You understand what I'm saying, right? Well, this is the thing, Pep. At the end of the day, you are you. You understand what I'm saying, right? And you're a top manager, one of the greatest managers to ever live. But I want you to understand, right? So many great managers, at some point, they reach at that time in their careers when, at the end of the day, they're not as good as they used to be. And I'm not saying Pep is finished, right? But this is the thing with Pep. You need to get off your flipping high horse. You understand what I'm saying, right? Get off your high horse. I know you've won the league 4 years in a row, but you are not Jesus. You understand what I'm saying, right? You can't turn water into wine. You can't do this whole thing of you're gonna go around buying any dead ass baller in football and thinking that you can just make them better just because you're Pep Guardiola. You understand what I'm saying, right? And now you finally realize that. He needs to go this summer. They need to clear out the team, get rid of all the players that they don't need, and actually, for once in your life, humble yourself and actually go and buy players that you actually improve your club, not players that you think are dead and you think that you can improve, right? But yeah, man, that's what I think. At the end of the day, this is what's happening to Pep. He's finally realizing what it's like to be the average manager.
I want to say I agree with Omar. I think with Pep, I've said this since Barcelona. Pep always wants to prove that he is the smartest guy in the room. I've said, like, as brilliant as Pep is, I've always said he's not a tactician. He's not a Mourinho that can just figure out a tactical game plan for a certain game just to make it work. He's not a guy that will tell Ander Herrera to man mark Hazard for a game just to get a result. He's not a guy that can tell Samuel Eto'o to play as a right wing back just to see out a game. He's not that sort of guy. When I saw him at Bayern play that MSN side and the way he set up over 2 legs, massive like thing for me. When I saw what he did at Man City, playing Spurs, playing a rotated side in the first leg in the Champions League, getting knocked out against Lyon, losing a Champions League final to Chelsea without playing.
Not playing a defensive midfielder against Chelsea. And you know what's funny about that game? Let's never forget. This guy decided to not start Fernandinho. And do you know how Chelsea scored their goal? Mason Mount literally put pass straight to the midfield. Completely cut the midfield in half and scored.
Pep, what's funny is, and Omar's right, Pep, like previous seasons recently, City have done this where they'll start off a bit shaky, something will go wrong, and then Pep, he'll play an inverted fullback, he'll tell John Stones to step into midfield, he'll figure out a tactic. But what's going on today, or this season, doesn't need a crazy... That's the thing with Pep, why he can't figure it out. Because it doesn't require a crazy tactic. It doesn't require a defender playing in midfield. It doesn't require a freakish scientific equation. It's a simple way to fix this, at least until January, where you can buy a defensive midfielder. It's an easy fix to this. But Pep doesn't see it. Pep is like... Have any of you guys watched The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah? Do you guys know who Sheldon Cooper is?
Yeah.
That's Pep.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what? That's actually a perfect analogy.
Pep, the fact that Pep cannot...
bro.
Yeah, Pep is like obsessive, OCD, a perfectionist. The fact that he cannot figure something out that's so simple and so easy, that's why I don't believe someone hit him, by the way. I believe he banged his head against the wall because he cannot figure this out.
He did a Bill Goldberg.
Yes. Because
he did the Bill Goldberg simply like this.
No, but you know what, Prime, but I will say this, all jokes aside, I think that you're right. You know, this is why I keep telling you guys, right? Because look at the scratches, bro. This brother, right? He is not showing it. And that's great acting, right? But I promise you, when the cameras are off, bro, this brother is losing his head. You can see it, bro. He's probably like scratching like the hell out of his head, thinking, yo, I don't know what's going on. This is supposed to work. This always works. Why is it not working now? You understand what I'm saying? He doesn't have a plan C and a plan D and a plan E like every other manager does, because they always plan A and B always work.
With the squad thing, I agree. They should have done something in the summer. But you know why they didn't? Because they looked at their challengers, Arsenal and Liverpool, and they said, Arsenal didn't buy a defensive midfielder. Arsenal didn't buy anyone of significance. I can keep my same squad without bringing anyone in of any note. That's what City did. And you know what? It worked last season. It worked the season beforehand.
Yeah.
It won't work now because Liverpool, whatever, they're just on a tear. And maybe Chelsea are in a title race. Who knows?
Yeah.
You have multiple
Here's the
people.
problem.
So you have multiple. Okay, Zare, relax.
Sorry, no. I want to interrupt 1 second, if you don't mind. Here's the problem.
I thought you said. I think that's something about Chelsea. Okay, that's fine.
No. I swear to God, no. It's about Man City. It's good enough for the league last season, but it was not good enough for Europe.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Like, think about it. Like last season, even though they won the league, was a terrible season for Man City standards. Like terrible. Like let's look at how they performed in the FA Cup final. Let's look at how they performed in the Champions League, obviously against Real Madrid. Like that was shocking. Like everything about it. And listen, they figured it out to an extent, but also it was also a case of Arsenal bottling it to Aston Villa in the end. Both of them being on great runs, and Man City just knowing how to get over the line because they have to know how. Arsenal don't. And don't get me wrong, I've not ruled out City on the title race just because of the January window is a big turning point for me. It depends what they do in January. If they actually do fuck all in January, which I don't see I don't see them not doing something, then they're in a fucking top 4 race, let alone a title race. Jesus Christ, with the way they're playing. Like, they're not going to get anywhere in the Champions League. They're not going to do anything in all the other cups. They could genuinely go trophyless if they not like do anything in January. However, if they do things in January, it only takes for me a couple players in January for them to properly figure it out. My thing is with Pep, these players, man, it's generally an eyesore to watch Man City now with the wingers they have, with them trying to calculate the games, sideways passing, but with the lowest of quality. I'm sick of watching Doku and like I'm just sick of watching Doku. I'm sick of watching their defenders failing to tackle every time they get hit on transition. Even with Rodri, they were doing this, by the way. Even last season, they were having problems defensively with Rodri. But it's just the fact that they got bailed out at times. They got bailed out. They have the quality. I'm sick of Erling Haaland making so many runs and them not passing to him. But then when Erling Haaland does get a pass and his back's to goal, he doesn't control the ball, obviously, because that's not what his game called. But it's something that's basic stuff. I get your elite goal scoring, but some of the stuff like just a quick layoff. That's all we're asking for, like just as a neutral to watch. I'm just watching this like as a football fan, watching these games, and it's a genuine eyesore to watch them. And it's a lack of quality, and for a lack of quality for a title challenging side. I'm always criticizing Arsenal for looking back at their transfer window. But as Prime said, they're so complacent when it comes to like, they generally look at other opponents and be like, okay, we don't need to do anything because they didn't do anything. That's such a shit thing to do, like mentally. I know it worked in the past couple of previous seasons, but you need to capitalize on what you have. Extend the gap. You wouldn't even have a title race if you just capitalized on what you had. If you actually signed a winger with, some form of IQ. If you signed a midfielder that could actually pass to your teammates. If you signed someone that can actually thread a ball into Haaland when Kevin De Bruyne isn't there. Because when Kevin De Bruyne has been there, Haaland's actually got the ball more. But when Kevin De Bruyne's not there, I'm expecting people like Foden and Silva, you need to step up. Foden's been shit this season. Like, Silva's been shit this season. Like, these players, when Kevin De Bruyne's not there, they generally need help. And even with De Bruyne's come back, they're still losing games. That first goal they conceded to Juventus today was awful. Like, there's a reason. I guess there's a reason why Ortega started over Edison. Because then Ortega made a mistake against Liverpool. Everyone's making mistakes. I get they have a great mentality in general, but it just comes to a point where you burn out. It comes to a point where there's only so far you can go. I get it. Don't get me wrong. It shouldn't be like disputing the fact that what they did was great. Treble and then 4 in a row. That's great. That's brilliant. But there's a reason why teams don't do 5 in a row. It's because they get complacent. Complacency is the reason why these teams don't have these great records. Like, I was looking at their home record when they lost to Tottenham. There's a reason why these teams have bigger home records than you, because they weren't complacent. They weren't complacent in Liverpool's and the Chelsea's. They weren't complacent in their time. Man United's in their prime as well. But this is what Man City are now. This is what Man City are now until January. We need to see what they do in January. If they do fuck all, top 4 race. I'm not taking a piss. Like in trophy, they could end up trophyless. Like, they're already out of the Carabao Cup. Like, they haven't cared about that trophy in a while. They don't look good in the Champions League at all. It's not just the league; it's European teams that are giving them a game, and it's even like teams like Feyenoord, as well as teams like Palace who haven't won a league game apart from Tottenham and Ipswich. Like, it's teams that have won 2 games a season. Like, this is just bad. It's just basic stuff. They're making so many errors. You know when you watch a Pep Guardiola Man City team and they're just so comfortable playing out from the back, so calculated and well coached. They don't even look like that anymore. They don't look. They actually look like they're going to lose the ball every time they play out from the back now. Players are not shown for the ball. Some of these players are done out. Gundogan coming back sounded like a good idea for maybe sentimental reasons, and I thought it might work out for just one season, but even I was wrong. He looks done. He's looked fried ever since he's joined. They have a lack of tenacity in midfield, a lack of energy. They need a big refresh.
Facts.
Liam? Pep Guardiola.
I think Omar put it perfectly, mate. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I really do. You know, not that I like to agree with Omar most of the time, but still, that's not the point.
Whatever.
But no, I generally actually do think he put it perfectly because, you know, he can't figure out these tiny little details. You know, and this is where people were saying, you know, obviously it's totally different to the question, but people in my community are asking, oh, do you think if Pep was to come back, do you think he'd do well? And I'm like, no, because number one, we're not going to give him the money that he's going to need. We're not an open checkbook club. And also, we have got a dead board. You know, I know Man City aren't doing the best right now, but eventually, if it's Pep, if it's whoever, they will eventually get back to where they are because their owners care. You know? But yeah, like I said, I think Omar put it perfectly, personally.
Yeah, by the way, I disagree with the last point. I told him this. I actually think Pep joining us would be the reason why they wake the fuck up, but that's a different discussion for a different day. My thing is, you know what? I'll answer the Prime's question with what Bastian Schweinsteiger said once. He said that what Pep Guardiola done, it was good for Bayern, but then everybody in the league was copying, and then that what caused issues in Germany for the national team and so on. The thing is with Pep Guardiola is he likes to play in specific ways. And while playing in specific ways, he likes to tinker around and, like Amar said, experiment and all that stuff. And a lot of the time it works, but then there are going to be times in which it don't work and it goes to shit in just one moment like that. Case in point, that Champions League final in which Prime won. Perfect example.
Oh, please stop reminding me of that.
No, but we have to, because that is the best example that you can name that Pep Guardiola messing up. No DM.
Pep Guardiola gave Mason Mount and Havertz a Champions League, you know. Paul Pogba does not have a Champions League. Does, okay? Remember that, people. Pogba does not have a Champions League. Zlatan does not have a Champions League.
Mason Mount has a Champions League trophy. Timo Werner has a Champions League trophy, guys. Timo Werner. Thiago Silva left PSG, going to Chelsea, and then won the Champions League in his first season.
But he actually deserved the Champions League.
No, you know what? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, because I fucking hate PSG. Right?
I want you guys to remember that.
I love Thiago.
Let me just say, Thierry Henry and Timo Werner have the same amount of Champions League. Just remember that.
Wrong. Wow.
Wait, hold on. Am I correct in also saying that Timo Werner has the same amount of Champions League as Ian Robben and Frank Ribery?
There you are.
You're such a prick.
Okay, we'll go based on that logic. He has the same as Neymar. Hold that.
He leaves quick with it.
Let me just say this, yeah?
Hold that.
Kai Havertz has more Champions Leagues than R9 Ronaldo. Who's clear? I don't know.
Oh my days, bro. Oh my days.
But no, we can go. We can use that logic. No problem. Yeah, remember, Neymar has the same amount as Robin.
Whatever, man. No, hold on.
Werner has the same amount as Robin.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. Okay. We'll go by that logic. No problem. We will go by that logic.
I keep forgetting about that 8-2. Wasn't Coutinho on loan at Bayern, and he scored 2 against his parent club?
Yep.
Mike, you know when you said 8-2, I thought you meant 10-2.
They are.
The Bayern, the potential.
Arsenal, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
10-2 in aggregates in 2 years, blood. I just thinking
Bro,
that Troops fan cam.
5-1 over in 3 games, bro. It's crazy.
Oh,
Damn! Look what Omar put. Look.
Oh,
at this.
oh,
Damn.
bro.
What's
Yeah,
that?
well, that's
What's
it.
that?
Let us never forget, ladies and gentlemen. Let us never forget.
What the
Oh.
fuck is that picture?
Since we're doing, Marco Royce has more league titles in the MLS.
I can't lie. Liam has won the debate.
Oh my
Just by
God.
putting Messi eating burgers.
No,
Anyway, we move on.
no, Zero. This is how we end it. Marco Royce has more league titles in the MLS than Messi.
Enough said. Enough said.
Ricky.
Enough.
By
By the way, Neymar has more league titles than Cristiano Ronaldo as well.
Yeah, he's
Bro,
got
yeah,
more,
the Saudi
he's
league.
got more
Yeah, bro.
60s as well, bro.
Dude, I swear to God, guys, let's never forget, right? Neymar, who's barely even played for Saudi team, right, has won more trophies
What's that?
than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Bro,
I beg you,
If
kick
I-
him, bro. He's gonna get his bloody Al Halal jersey, bro.
Ya Hilali, ya Hilali, oh.
All right, listen, let's talk about the Champions League, guys. I do want to talk about the Champions League because today was the Champions League. So where do we want to start? Prime. In Champions League.
I mean, you're hosting the show now. Okay.
I'm not. I want to talk about Champions League before we do wrap up because we've been around for 2 hours.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Okay. Fine. No. Okay. We'll talk about Champions League. I didn't watch any of the games, but Pep got slapped by Juve 2-0, so we can start there.
Yeah, true. Because we are on Pep Guardiola conversation. He actually has a point.
Yeah, let's continue with the Pep Guardiola. Yeah. The Juventus. Bro, this, you know what's crazy? I was doing my watch along, and I was actually talking about Thiago Motta and how much of a fraud he is, right? And then this,
Wait,
no, he is.
hold on.
No.
Why is he a
No,
fraud?
Prime. Bro, have you been watching Juventus this season?
No.
I feel like people. No, that's the thing, bro. People are not watching Juventus. Bro, Juventus, they're not losing. Bro, they're not losing a lot of games. This guy's playing typical Tony Pulis style football, bro. I swear to God. No, I'm dead serious, bro. Like, if any
not
Juventus
confusing.
fans, no, if you guys, anyone who watches Juventus, you guys tell me, bro. I watched these guys play Bologna and nearly lose at home. Nah, seriously, bro. They lost. Dude, did they lose that? They played Aston Villa and nearly lost. I remember
Yeah.
Stuttgart beat them in the Champions League this season.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Bro, they're 20. I think they're 21st or 23rd, somewhere like that. In the table, people talk about Real Madrid.
22nd. I just checked.
Even with their win, they are 22nd in the Champions League. I want you guys to understand, bro. Thiago Motta, even in the league, he's not even in the top 4 in the champion in Serie A.
Oh wait, talk about Juve. I thought you talking about Man City. Man City's
Juventus.
22nd.
I'm talking about Juventus.
Oh, 14th. They're 14th.
because I just want
I
to
don't
know.
see it going on about, bro.
But this is
I
my point.
apologize.
No. So my point is, because I do want to talk.
But in the city, they're close though, right? They're still. It's still a title race.
Where are they? Where are they in the table?
I don't know, but it's close. I'll check. They are.
No, 1 second. I have my phone. Let me pull up the Serie A table. I'm telling you guys, man. People are not watching. The problem is people are not watching them enough.
Juve are
Look up them all.
6th.
They're 6th, bro. I want you guys to understand. Remember the players they signed this summer? They signed Koop Myers. They signed that the Thuram kid from what's his name? Nice, right?
Yeah.
Right. They brought Conceição from Porto, who's a he's a baller, by the way, right?
Yeah.
They've signed a lot of good players. Thiago Motta, bro. People forget the hype that this guy had when he arrived. You understand what I'm saying, right? Thiago Motta came with all the hype because he took Bologna to the Champions League last season, which was impressive. But dude, ever since he's gone to the Juventus, right? They haven't lost a game in the league so far this season. They've had 9 draws. 9 draws, bro. 15.
I mean,
9 draws. Prime.
He's 7 points off first, bro.
Prime. They played 15 games. 15 games and drawn 9.
That's
Wait, what?
They're drawn 9
They played
games. That's fun.
They played 15 games and drawn 9 in the league.
Yeah.
They've only won 4 games. They've won 4 games in the league.
Okay, my bad. Continue. Cook. Okay.
That is my
Thiago Pulis.
point. This is why I call him Tony Pulis, bro. Like Juventus fans must. I don't know what it's like to be a Juventus fan, bro. Like seriously, bro. You guys, they've won 4 out of 15 games. They've won 4 and drawn 9. This is insane. Like no. Actually, no. Actually, correction. They actually won 6 games out of 15. 6 games and drawn 9. You understand what I'm saying, right? They drew at home to Bologna, bro, who are not even having a good season.
Bro,
They're actually having a poor season.
He left
right?
Bologna, did he not leave Bologna for
Yeah.
Juventus as well, bruv?
Yeah.
You choose your
Mike's,
you choose Italiano, bruv.
Mike's, they needed a late equalizer against Bologna at home. They were gonna lose.
Yeah. Okay. Omar, what were your expectations of Bologna before the season started?
Bro, Bologna. Let me be clear. Bologna are in the Champions League this season, right? I didn't expect anything from it. They lost their best striker last season, right?
No.
Xerxes
What were
gone.
your expectations of Juve? Sorry, I meant Juve.
I expected Juve to at least challenge for the league. I'm
They
sorry.
are, though.
They're not, bro. They're 6th in the table.
Bro, it's 7. They're 7th, and it's 7 points.
Prime. You know who's challenging for the league right now, as we speak. You know who's challenging for the league? Napoli and Atalanta. Atalanta at top of the table. Atalanta, you know, with
Just
Ademola
great.
Lookman, Nigerian excellence. Ademola Lookman. What's his name? Bro, you know what's crazy, right?
Yeah,
Atalanta at top of
Brateghi
the
as
table
well.
with a bunch of players who are Premier League flops. I want you to think about it. Their captain is Martin Derun, who played for Middlesbrough when they were in the league,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
right?
Wait, that Derun, wow.
That
I
same
forgot it was the
Derun.
same guy.
Like that's the thing. People don't talk about Gasparini, man. Put some respect on Gasparini. This guy won the Europa
No,
League last season against
I rate Gasparini.
This guy-
I rate
Gasparini.
But
Was the one who ended. People forget he's the one that ended Xabi Alonso's long unbeaten streak. He beat him in the cup final. 3-0.
So Atalanta,
Fuck
do you
Xabi
think they'll
Alonso.
win?
Yeah, man, I'm sure you were drinking the tears that day when they lost the Europa League. Oh, you enjoyed
Oh, we
it.
were,
I
we,
know
oh,
you
we
were.
were there. We were there for that. Don't worry, we were there for that.
Wait, why fuck Xabi Alonso?
Bro, he's
Play
Bayern
for the
Munich.
year,
Of course, this guy hates everyone that is not that is Bayern Munich. Like,
Yeah,
dude, he
yeah,
hates every-
to be honest, that's true. Trust me, I have to deal with it every fucking day.
This guy,
Oh,
you know
so
who
you're-
you know
wait,
you know who
so-
Liam is.
so-
No, you know who Liam is. I don't know if any of you in this panel watch anime. This brother
No.
is Dio from JoJo Bizarre.
Bro,
if you guys know,
so-
if you guys know Dio,
Bro, sing
he's-
thick of it and leave me alone. bro.
So Liam
Shut up, bro.
so Liam hates all of his legends, right?
no, he
Liam,
hates-
you hate all of your legends.
no,
So Liam is the Bayern version of me, basically. You hate on your players.
Yeah,
Okay, fair. No wonder
Bro.
Liam and I.
Yeah.
that is
Call
funny.
it.
Man
No,
says
but-
sing
but-
thick of it.
But see, this is the thing, right? I know. I feel like we kind of swayed from the point of what I was bringing Thiago Motta for. I was trying to show you guys that this Juventus team are not even that good. I know they haven't lost in the league, but they've lost, I think, 2 games or 3 games in the Champions League because they did lose to Stuttgart at home. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
At home, 1-0.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
But that's my point, right? They are not even good. They're not even good in the Champions League, right? And yet they were so comfortable today against City. Honestly, right? I know we've already talked about Pep, but dude, I'm telling you, man, when this season is over, Pep, I feel like, you know what, right? A part of me is kind of happy that Pep is going through this. You want to know why? Because I feel like this guy was becoming too big-headed. You understand what I'm saying, right? He's winning every single his constant winning was making him too arrogant. Because when he was going around trying to sign players like Doku, that's when I realized.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
That's when I realized this brother is done out here. That's when I realized, I was like, bro,
Omar,
this
say
bro coming,
Doku,
this guy,
right? But again, Doku is before he went to City, people rated Doku highly.
excuse me, who
Doku-
rated Doku?
People rated Doku.
Who?
There's Twitter guys, isn't it?
Bro, Jurgen
Okay.
Klopp wanted Doku at Liverpool like 2
When?
seasons before Pep bought him.
Yeah, but he also rated
Mm.
Martinelli.
Do you not remember was it the Euros?
First of all, no. Okay. Let me explain something to you, bro. Let me tell you something. You see Doku, right? If you ask Steve, Strasbourg Steve, or me, who used to watch League right, and started an A. This brother was a winger. This guy didn't even score 5 goals. His best
I
season, I don't
know.
think he.
No,
But no.
Omar.
Let me finish. Let me finish. This brother, his finishing in League 1, Sometimes you can see potential in players, right? You can see sometimes potential in players and say, okay, this guy, all he needs to just have that big move. He needs to go to the right manager, and the right manager will unlock him, right? I never saw anything in this kid apart from his pace. And even that, I was like, bro, you can have all the pace in the world. If you're finishing 0 out of 10, I don't rate you. You understand what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
So when they signed Jeremy Doku for 71 million. I want you all to really think about this. When they signed them, I said, bro, first of all, they signed Doku, but they signed him for what? 70 mil. Are you actually taking the piss? Like, no, honestly, Pep is becoming. That's when I knew Pep was becoming big headed, because I was like, bro, this brother actually thinks he can turn water into wine. You know?
I know.
He actually
But
thinks.
again, like I said before, he went to City, Doku was actually rated. I remember Klopp wanted him, like I think 2 seasons before, 3 seasons before City signed him. Liverpool fans were twerking for Doku. He was rated. Now, I agree. I'm not saying Doku's good, but you were talking, Omar, about
Prime.
how
That point, But the point you just made right now was about Klopp rating him. Can I just remind you, Klopp rated Götze, Brandt,
I know.
Martinelli.
I know. I know Klopp's a fraud. Can I make my point? My point is, you speak on the fact of how football has declined compared to 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago. And I agree. So if we're saying football has declined, and the players nowadays that people rate are the likes of a Rashford, a Garnacho, a Bruno, a Doku, these are the ballers in the world football nowadays. This shows the decline. So we can talk about how bad Doku is, but Doku is a product of how bad football is nowadays. So is Garnacho, so is Bruno, so is Martinelli.
Yeah.
So that's me, like,
Yeah, they're the products of them.
But we can move on from that. Let's. Do we have to? If we talk about this team,
no.
You said no. Who was I going to go on to?
Was you going to talk about Arsenal winning? No, move on.
Okay. No one wants to speak. I mean, we don't want to be. We don't want to be accused of being biased or anything. We have to speak on it.
Let's talk about it. Come on.
If anyone watched the game, bruv, the result did not tell the fucking full story, as it always does. As it always does with Arsenal, bruv. They were still shit. It was just Monaco were worse. Monaco played Thilo Kehrer at centre back. I watched Thilo Kehrer at centre back. He was a good right back.
Former West Ham player.
Former PSG Champions League finalist, the one that lost to us. I mean, that guy.
Thilo Kehrer, the guy who's won more than Tottenham. So we take those any day, bro. Conference League.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hey, Omar, hold that, bro. Hold that.
Wait, what?
It's Tottenham.
Wait, you're a Tottenham fan, bro.
Bro, listen. No.
Yes,
I'm gonna kill this right now. I am not Florida.
You support the Mighty Ducks?
No, I don't.
Yes,
he does. Liam, he does. He was supporting them against Chelsea.
Liam, you know what I said? Liam, you know this is True Ballers FC, right? If you watch last week's show on the predictions, go back and watch it. I said, right, that basically what history has shown, especially this season with Tottenham, is they are Robin Hood FC. They will go and play against a team that they should beat, right? And then they will mess it up. And then when they play against a team when you're like, oh, great, this is the way they're finally going to meet their maker, they get out of there with either a win or a draw. Something crazy. You understand what I'm saying, right? And I predicted that this game was going to be a draw. Keep in mind, I predicted a draw. I said the game was going to end 2-2. I didn't trust these guys to even win the game, right? I said it was going to end 2-2 because it's going to be one of those games where they should lose and they will find a way to get a draw out of it, right?
Can I ask one
Screw
question?
you, Mikes. Yeah.
Can I just ask you one question though? Are you Ange in or Ange out?
I don't care. Him being there, him not being there.
Listen,
Hey, bro.
Omar loves to waffle about history has shown that home or away, Chelsea always beat Spurs. Omar didn't take that history into account, did he? Well, okay.
Omar loves Spurs, man.
History.
Nah,
Okay.
Stop it.
Listen, Mike. This might have to be strike one for Omar. You know, getting kicked off.
Oh my days! No, TJ, no.
Yes.
Please, no, TJ, please, TJ,
Yes, TJ,
don't do this to me, okay?
Yes, TJ.
Oh no, TJ, no Angie over here, okay? Oh, okay. Listen, maybe
He's
for
a Tottenham
Arsenal
fan.
Hold on. Hold on.
Big up to TJ Warren TV and go subscribe to him, guys.
Liam, your question just got answered. You said Anjin or Anzal, and Omar just said no Anjin. So he's Anjal, finally.
No, I never said, nah, you, I swear to God, you guys.
Prime is actually a
he-
league that's doing this stuff. Man.
But yeah, big up to TJ. Listen, no. Listen, let me be clear. It was one prediction. You guys, you see, I swear to God, you guys are doing what Flawless, what they did to Flawless at back again. You're not gonna do that to me, right? So, Spurs are not my side thing, okay?
You did
All
it
right?
to yourself.
Man said you did it to yourself.
You did it to yourself, bro. You predicted Spurs to get a point. That means you're a fan.
And we weren't. The thing is, right? You're saying we're doing this. We didn't do anything. We warned you.
We want you to go
anything.
predict Chelsea to win.
Chickens assemble.
We warned you. You didn't listen to us. That's why I made the bet because I knew we were going to win. I warned you.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what it is. You guys always have
Bro,
to remember. Hold on. I am a La Liga. First of all, I watch more La Liga than Premier League, so I'm not exactly.
Okay, we're not using that.
See, I literally said this excuse earlier, you idiot.
Not using that excuse because if I said to you that, I said to you that, I don't know. Girona are actually good, to be fair. But if I said like Osasuna were going to beat Barcelona, or it was going to be a 2-2 draw, you would tell me that's ridiculous. Barca should win, right? Of course.
To be fair, you would actually look like a genius because they've actually beaten us this season.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're
slapped your team up.
so I would be a genius and you would still.
Liam, he's not gonna be our player. That's not good.
Crazy.
No. You would be wrong, but still, you'd get it correct in this case. You feel me, right? Because you would have actually been right, even though technically you.
You know what's crazy, right? We warned you. You still stuck with your decision, and then I made the worst bet possible for you. I made you give an apology and to have me host the show, and you still stuck with your decision.
I am
crazy,
bro. At the end of the day, I apologized. I was wrong.
I know, but that's
and I've learned my lesson.
That's my point. I'm one of the worst people to make an apology to.
Whatever, bro. Listen. I'm telling you guys, this is not gonna stick. Okay, guys, you're not gonna. No, it's not.
This is true ballers' heritage, bro. This is true ballers' heritage.
It's already stuck, bro. It's already stuck. What do you mean? Hey guys, you know what, Jez? You might have to get kicked off this show now. We have our Spurs fan. It's fine. We don't need you, Jez.
You know what's crazy?
Hey, you can call this. You can call this the London show. Chelsea fan, Mike's is a West Ham fan. Omar's a Spurs fan. It's a London show.
I swear to God, if Lewis calls me and says, "Omar, can you come in and join Capital?" What's the name of the show again? Capital
Conflict.
Capital Conflict. I swear to God, Lewis, you better not call me for that, bro. I swear to God. No.
We need to talk about the show.
I might even
go
get
Jacob
on,
or Jez. No. Go get Jacob or Jez. I'm good.
You're Jacob's Anjin, bro. You're Anjal. So it's gonna be an interesting.
Him.
How can
you know what? I'll probably bring
negative.
Jacob on the show sometime soon. So
just the process, Omar.
Yeah, Liam.
Yeah. Call it the Kangaroos in Sauce show.
Yeah, how can you be Anjal? Anjal's trying to change the history of your club, bro. How are you Anjal?
Yeah, Omar, you should get Jez and Jacob and just have a Spurs show, Spurs talk show.
Yeah, call it, actually have a better
You know, it's
name.
funny.
Call
I
it
was
the
actually,
Tutti
you know,
Romero
what's funny.
Show.
I was
Tutti Romero
actually gonna
Show,
do
bro.
one of my shows, the Beyond the Pitch show. I was gonna bring Jacob and Jess soon. Oh,
See,
I might have
see,
to. I might
Mike,
have to.
see,
Change.
Mike,
I
see, Mike,
might have to.
There you
I might have to
go.
change.
Genius.
I might have
I'm
to
a
change
genius.
that.
Mike,
You should have a
Mike,
show and just call it the Mighty Chickens.
Mike, you see, Mike, you spoiled it. He was gonna do the show anyway. You spoiled it, Mike.
Oh, see,
You
look,
spoiled it.
I'm a genius. I'm just a genius. That's what it is. Genius.
Can you
Mm.
tell,
Just
if you're
like
a
Ange.
genius, can you
guys
tell
have
me
to
when
something.
company's going to get sacked, please?
February 25th.
Oh,
I'll
Wow.
take that. That's quite
Oh.
soon.
Hey, Mike, you know what?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, you know what? Maybe he'll get sacked after a 2-2 draw. Who knows?
They are.
I swear to God.
But anyways,
you guys
but
are.
anyways.
But listen. As far just to conclude on the city thing, because I didn't even watch much of the City game, right? I was too busy watching my club, right? But at the end of the day, City under Pep needs to figure things out, and he needs to, for the first time in his freaking life, be humble. Stop acting like a fraud. You understand what I'm saying, right? Go out there and actually buy the players that you need. Players that you need. For God's sake, man. Like this guy, man. I swear to God. But yeah, man. Whatever, man. You frauds, man. I swear to God. You guys are not gonna do this to me. You guys are not gonna ruin my life.
No, we
okay?
are. No, we are. We are.
Yeah,
You're not.
Wait,
Oh, you're. Oh,
Yeah, I'm already, you know, the mouth thing. You say that, so the next show you'll be like, you know, KSL, but yes, and then you see comment and like, no. This is what you're gonna say.
right, he's the opposite to KSI, though, because KSI supports Arsenal.
Oh,
Both
no,
ones
it's
is
okay.
shit anyway.
Hey,
No,
Right,
KSI
Omar,
switches up anyway, so it works.
hey,
It's
Omar, you never know. Maybe you can get a collab with KSI. You know, Arsenal fan, Spurs fan, North London Derby.
no,
crazy.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
exactly. The
I don't want.
KSI
I
show.
don't want to.
You could have like the Tottenham Prime sponsor.
Man. Yeah. Hey, see, he said I'm good. See, he hates Arsenal that much. That's a true Spurs fan right there. He hates Arsenal so much. I get it, man.
Dude, I don't. Oh my, whatever, bro.
Man said he was going to do a Beyond the Pitch Tottenham edition.
Can we talk about the Champions League, guys? So
Yes.
can we talk about the Barca games? Because that's a game I actually watched.
Yeah,
Why? You got
Omar. Yeah, Omar. Dortmund 2, Barca 3. Omar, talk about Barcelona.
But before he talks about it, just 1 second, generally 1 second, and then you could talk because this is your channel. This
It's gonna be a
fraud
joke.
next to me, yeah, made me wait 40 minutes to go live, yeah? This guy slept the whole game. I was like, you know what? Bun the co-stream, I'm going to do it myself. This fucking idiot with the big eyebrows, bro.
Fair play.
Wow. Zia moving like a fraud, man. What is
Hey,
new?
no, man, I told you, man, my sleeping habit is like a drug habit. Shit. So, hey.
Man said it's
All
a
right,
David
cool.
Coote, bro.
Doing the David Coote. But here's the point. I'm trying to say. Let's talk about my game, okay? First of
Tottenham
all,
game.
That was quick. I'll give you that. That was so quick.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, Barcelona. Obviously, we went out there. We got to
Free
we got to
mics.
win.
Free mics.
we got to win. But listen, at the end of the day, let me just say this, right? Barcelona, I knew this game was gonna be hard. You understand what I'm saying, right? Because listen, I'll say this. The reason I knew it was gonna be hard is because my team has not exactly been dazzling me since the international break. We've come back from international break, right? We've been dropping points here and there and everywhere. It's not been good enough, right? Offensively, when we go forward, right, we're doing well, but defensively, we've shown a lot of frailties, right?
Mm.
And I was very, very worried coming into this game where I was like, we could see two Barcelonas. We could see a Barcelona that dominates Dortmund tomorrow, or we could just see the Barcelona that I've been seeing for the past few weeks. You understand what I'm saying, right? And the truth is, I'm not going to lie, I'm happy that we won. A win is a win, and we're one win away from guaranteeing qualification and top 8. But here's the thing. That performance is the same performance I saw against Real Betis. It's the same performance I saw against Celta de Vigo. And it's the same performance I saw against Mallorca before we went on a rampage. You understand what I'm saying, right? We do this thing where that first half, we dominated. We should have taken the lead. We should have been 2-0, 3-0 up in that first half, right? And then second half starts, we take the lead. Everything's going well. And then once again, we shoot ourselves in the foot with a stupid penalty, right? They get back into the game. We didn't score again. Ferran Torres. No, absolutely, man. Your family, TJ. Big up to you. Absolutely, man. Always happy to have you here. But my point is, I saw the same Barcelona constantly every single time for the past few weeks, where when we are in the lead, we dominate, right? We look menacing, absolutely crazy. And then when we concede, it's like there's a complete switch in the squad. It's not good enough. We need to improve on this. You understand what I'm saying, right? And I've said this, and you know what? As far as the highline today is concerned, the highline didn't work. Dortmund will literally find a way to go through that highline. And I said this constantly. This is why I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'm more confident in us winning the league than I am of us winning the Champions League. Because the league is a 38-game league, right? We can draw points knowing that Real Madrid could drop points in the future. You understand what I'm saying, right? We've seen them drop points against Athletic Bilbao a week ago. You understand what I'm saying, right? 38-game season is different. In the Champions League, there's going to come those crunchy games, right? When you play against the Liverpools, those kinds of teams. I'm not ready for that. That's why I've said we're not going to win the Champions League, no matter how many times these guys impress me, because I've seen too many frailties in this team to know that this team, as good as they are naive. They're young, inexperienced, naive children. You understand what I'm saying? That don't have that mindset, right? To gather themselves when things are not going their way, right? And at the end of the day, I am happy that we won. I genuinely am, because I'm like, listen, at the end of the day, that could have easily been a banana skin, right? When they equalized, the fact that we came back and got the winning goal was good. And at the end of the day, this Dortmund team are not anything to sniff at. They're not really doing that well for me, right? I think they drew the last 2 Bundesliga games. They drew against Bayern and Borussia Mönchengladbach. And once again, I don't want to make this about Dortmund, but once again, they've suffered another injury. Slaughterbeck now is out. Did you see him get stretched out of the game? So yeah, that means now no more center backs, because Sula is out, right? Sula is out.
You know where Sula is, don't you? Sula's in McDonald's, bruv.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, man, listen.
By the way, I blame him, by the way. Before you continue, I blame that fucking fat prick for bottling it against Madrid, by the way. Fuck that guy.
Also, you said that you don't want to play against Liverpool, but you got Liverpool on the 22nd of December.
What?
No, we don't. We have Benfica. Bro. What are you talking about?
Liverpool versus Tottenham.
That's what I mean. I knew it. You know, the thing is, when he said that, I knew where he was going with it.
I didn't. I thought
I knew where he was going with it. I know him so fucking well. I knew he was going with it.
I thought he fucked up the joke, bro. I was like, wait.
No. I knew where he was going with it.
I thought he fucked it up. Hey.
I swear to
you know
God,
what,
guys.
Liam? We weren't familiar with your game, Bears.
Take your time with it. Oh, carry on.
Hey, you know what though? If Spurs actually win a trophy this season, Omar's going to be unbearable.
Yeah, thanks.
You know what? If I were you, anytime Tottenham win, just be shameless. Like,
let me tell you guys. No, bro. I swear to God, I bet this continues and see what happens. I promise you all, right? You think I'm unbearable when Barcelona win? Because I don't support Tottenham. I still don't acknowledge them. But if this thing continues and they win something this season after so many years, bro, I don't give a fuck. I'll be the most shameless person on YouTube.
You got no chance of me flying.
Tottenham with a trophy and Bayern don't. I'm done.
I don't support this club, but if they win, I will be celebrating.
No, I will not celebrate this. You know who I was? No. Let me tell you something, Prime. Anytime I see you, when I see the four of you. Anywhere I see you guys, when Spurs win a trophy, anywhere I see you guys, I will be there.
Telling you, Dyer. That's what's
no. Because let me tell you something, Mikez. I know your channel. I know where you are. I know Prime. I know every channel you're in. Right? I know where you every channel you're in. Liam, you
Guys,
as well.
interesting.
All of you guys
Omar
sitting
said-
here
Omar
aligning me
said-
with Tottenham.
Omar said when he's clearly a new Tottenham fan because he doesn't
Yeah,
know.
he didn't
No.
say if, he said when.
No,
Yeah.
no, screw that. Screw that.
No,
This is gonna
Prem's
end,
right
okay?
though. But Prem's right though, because they ain't winning the trophy anytime soon. So you ain't gonna
Yeah,
be shameless.
they're gonna win. We don't have to worry. It might. We don't have to worry. It's never gonna happen. So it's okay.
Yeah, it's, you
Whatever,
ain't getting your
man.
get back, Prev. You're just forever a Tottenham fan suffering in the mud.
When Spurs win a trophy, ooh, okay, ooh.
To dare is
Bro,
to do.
all right. All right, can we
Scary. Giving me timbers.
all right, all right, can we
Shut
talk okay, can we talk about oh my god. Can we talk about can we talk about the game, please? Can we talk about the Barca game?
Yes. Go ahead.
Everybody
Go
else,
ahead.
yes.
Go ahead.
Talk
Go ahead.
about
Well, ZEER can't because he wasn't fucking there because he was sleeping.
Yeah, I cannot talk about the game, to be honest.
It's his fault.
I didn't see the highlights, but
I
Oh,
watched the
neither
game.
did I.
I thought the game was jank, to be quite honest. The first half,
Bro,
it felt like
this-
watching Bayern all over again.
This is
To be quite
this
honest.
is what happens when you think Spurs will get a result against Chelsea. This is what happens. This truth.
Yeah, but Liam, you were saying. Liam, you were saying. About the
Yeah,
game.
I thought the game was crap until the second half. So first half was dead. They could have scored. Don't get it twisted. Omar was right. They could have scored. But then what their centre back did, I don't know. They could have actually given away a penalty in the first half, which was mad. It didn't get given. I think it was a bit too soft. But at the same time, yeah, the game was just boring at that point. And then obviously it comes to the point where they then score. Rafinha is just different. North side is smashing up Dortmund, which is mad in itself, to be quite honest. But yeah,
Playing against his other man.
raw. I was generally hoping for a draw. I was doing a hate along. Should have been doing it with some other one. But yeah, some prick didn't want to turn up for work. But yeah, 52nd minute, and then they give away the goal straight away. Goesi, how that guy scored 2 goals, I don't know. But one thing I do want to ask is how and when has Fernan Torres actually turned up? But I thought he was at a different club.
Liam, this is Ferran Torres' career. You see the Ferran Torres, yeah? Everybody watches these kinds of things, right? He gets 2-3 games where he's like scoring goals, and everyone's like, "Oh, Ferran Torres, he should be given a chance, man. He's doing very, very well. He always scores goals." I swear to God, when this brother stops scoring goals, see what happens. When he stops, he will go 1 game. You're like, all right, no goals. 2 games, 3 games. Nah, this brother will go 2 months
Leroy
without
Sané
scoring.
problem. So
This guy
Leroy
will go
Sané-
2 months.
Genuine
2
question
months.
though. Do you think
Mm.
Fernan Torres would work at Tottenham?
Maybe for them. Listen, if they
Why
want,
is he
they can go to
becoming
they can have him.
Tottenham?
Listen, I'll sell to Ferran Torres to anybody. Okay, listen, you guys are having Leroy Sané problems. You guys go sell
Oh
him
yeah,
anytime.
yeah. Well, we've been talking about Leroy Sané too
Wait,
much.
did someone say something about my tribal chief? Hold up.
No. Oh my god.
Hold up.
Oh, fuck off.
By the way, I've been saying acknowledge like tribal chump. This is tribal chump. Say tribal chump.
That's my tribal chief.
Oh,
This
my
is
God.
Solo Sokoa, bro. I mean,
Oh, I Havertz. Crazy.
No way. Wait,
bro,
hold
this
on.
is Solo Sokoa, bro.
Wait, 1 second. I need to see this
Solo Sané.
picture, bro. They got Leroy Sané, fucking Joshua Kimmich.
No.
Oh my God, you fucking prick! This Mike guy has. Bro,
Hey. Wait, Omar, put mics on big screen.
fuck off.
Just do it. Have some-
People, come on.
I can't believe this. I can't believe
Tribal chief.
Hey, this is the face. This is the face you make when you bet on Spurs to draw 2-2 with Chelsea and they bottle a 2-0 lead. That's the face. That is the face.
Fuck off. Seriously, all of you, man.
Bro,
You
he's wearing the
suck.
Spurs kit, isn't he?
First of all, this is the
Oh,
England
we're all
jersey.
sick bastards, you know. We're all sick
No,
bastards.
you guys really are, man. You guys
Wait.
really are.
Oh my, that's
We're
an
all
England
sick
jersey.
bastards
It's an
here.
England jersey.
It's an England jersey. My father owned this jersey. It's a classic.
Yeah, by the way, the fact you're wearing an England jersey in the United States of America is mad to me. But
Hey, ZEER. Isn't England the Spurs of international football, though?
true. Yes, true. Yeah. That is a good point. That's a good point. Why Omar is holding L's all over the place today, man. No escape.
Mike, put your head down a second.
Well, it's like when you try to escape the Punjabi prison, but you can't. Like,
Liam, I've got another one.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god.
oh no,
Oh, no.
what did I
I've
do?
got another one.
Oh, style and profiling.
I've got another one. It's just the arm on the chair thing. Just like, then you got the face pump.
Nah, Liam, you're insane, bro. You're insane. Yo.
Wait, hold on, Mike. That's the face you make when you bet on Spurs to get a 2-2 draw against Chelsea and you end up 2-0 up in 10 minutes. That's the face you make.
Bro, hold on. Wait,
I'm
how
not
do
the only
you
one
guys
that don't
even?
have it.
How do you guys? Wait a minute. How? Listen, Mike, you need to send me that picture, bro. When this is over, I swear.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? I already know. Whoever's watching this, some people will probably find these pictures and put it somewhere. I
No,
know
definitely.
it, bro. This
I'll
is
put it
what
on
I'm
Twitter.
This is going all over the place.
Everyone that's watching, yeah, from now on, we address OMAR'S as, hey, don't let North, like
No.
that comment said, Kai
Yeah,
Havertz, don't.
No. We're not doing that. Absolutely not. Okay.
Don't let Northside
you
League find out. Okay, don't let them find out.
Oh, they'll know. Don't worry. I'll bring it up. Don't worry. Just like he brings up anything my name related. Oh, we'll bring up that. Don't worry.
Bro, this is his face when they concede a goal, bro.
Mad.
Bruv, this three. Look at it. Almost posing for another screenshot, fam.
Yeah. He is as well.
You know, I can. You know, right? Fair play to. I'll say this, guys. Fair play to everybody here. Oh my god! I think at this point,
I'm fucking crying, fam.
yeah. At this point, I'm just. This is
stay
it
off
for the rest.
camera, bro.
Yeah. I am not showing my face on camera, man. Fuck you guys. I
Oh
swear.
my
to
god.
Bro.
I'm fucking crying. I'm fucking crying.
Yo, this is. Bro, at this rate, just change it to like Cockspurs BYT or some shit.
Bro, this is Tottenham Fan TV.
Arsenal are
Tottenham
scary,
BYT.
man.
Tottenham
Wow.
HYT.
You know what,
bro.
right? Fair play. I would say this. Fair play to you guys, because you guys definitely. This is the biggest. I've never been cooked like this on YouTube since I've been on this. And let alone in my own flipping channel, bro.
Look at the names and headlines. By the way, you got Omar Coy's trophies. Boo. You got Ange Postecoglou out. You got kangaroos in sauce. Bruv.
All right, listen, guys. This show has gone for over 3 hours, man. I do, in fact. But listen, let's quickly talk about. Basically, yes, Liam, you did talk about Barcelona.
Yeah.
What about you, Zia? What do you think?
I didn't
Again.
watch and I didn't see the highlights, so I can't.
Oh, why
Right.
not, prick?
To answer it, there. It says in the title.
Anyway,
Wait a
listen.
minute, I'm not finished.
Oh
Prime.
my god, Mike. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my days. Oh my days. He actually got that. Oh my god. He
Mike
actually
just
got another
tweeted out screenshots. Oh my god.
Oh my days.
Look at your
Oh, you
Twitters.
did Mike's. Why, bro?
Look at your
What?
Twitters.
Mike, you should have tweeted it out with the link to the stream.
But
Or the link to the channel.
Yeah, you gotta at least do that,
Wait,
bro.
wait. Mike,
give-
get ready to screenshot my thing. Get ready.
Wait.
No.
Wait,
Oh my days. What's he gonna do?
Wait,
Oh
do it.
my fucking god.
Oh my
I'm leaving, guys. You guys take over the show.
I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking
Hold on.
dead.
I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go to Twitter, right? I'm gonna go to this right now. No, there's no way you did this to me.
Send that to me, please.
I'm fucking dead.
Send that.
No.
I'm fucking
Bro,
dead.
why does it
You
look
know
like
when
I'm
you
in
said
the
I need witness
multiverse right now?
protection, you're gonna need
Bro,
witness protection
Bro,
for this shit.
this
What's
look,
going on?
bro.
Omar,
This.
hold on, Omar, hold on.
Oh my god.
Omar, so you're not alone, right? So you're not alone as a Spurs fan on this panel, because I feel like we're being unfair. We're ganging up on Omar, we're bullying him, it's not fair. You got a friend.
Bro, I'm sorry. This is going all over socials, bro.
Or you got a friend. Expressions.
Why is it, Mike's? Why do you have me looking like I'm in the multiverse right now? Right? Just me. I'm just like I'm just in the multiverse. Just different versions of me everywhere.
I'm sorry for what I started, but this is too funny.
Oh my
Why are
god.
you sorry? No, man. He deserves this. He deserves this.
Wow.
Nothing to clip him on. There you go. Khalas.
Hold on. So Omar, you're not gonna address your fellow Spurs fan. Expressions.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Cheese blood.
Jeez, Omar blood, cheer up blood, looking like the Spursy KSI. Oh my god.
No. I've got to catch up with these screenshots, fam.
Bro, believe me, you need to send me that one as well.
Oh my god.
This is an amazing way to end the show. Just me just getting listen, man. It is what it is. Man.
This is what happens when you predict Spurs to get a point.
A point, I literally predicted them to get a point, and I'm getting flamed on my own channel.
Omar, just think about it this way, right? If you ever make a bet with Mikez and I, and we get it wrong on the channel, you get to cook us for a show.
You know what? Yeah, I swear to God, next week I think the whole panel will be here. Jazz and what's his name? Josh. We will be doing forfeits from now on because you guys think that you guys are gonna get away with this shit.
No, we're not.
No. Let me tell you something. The reason I did a forfeit is because of you, Prime. You insisted on the forfeit. I didn't say I wanted to do a forfeit.
Omar.
To be honest, somebody have the balls to do it. That's on you.
Omar, the only reason why I said that was because you said 2-2 draw, and you said if it happens and I called you, you pick up. That's what you said to me. That's why I said, okay, fine. Then you apologize when Chelsea.
We will be doing forfeits from next week. I don't care, man. You guys, because you guys need to understand my pain, man. You guys think you're going to come into my channel and just flame me? Nah, man. No, we're not doing any of that.
Omar, you know what's funny?
Everybody's
Omar,
getting flamed in here.
Omar, you know what's funny? If you just lean into the gimmick like Flawless did, we wouldn't have cooked you the whole stream. It's your fault.
Whatever.
That's why you don't like trophies, bro. Trophies, boo.
Yeah.
Bro, I've seen my club win more trophies than your club's
What
entire
trophies?
history.
What trophies?
What trophies?
Barcelona, man. I'm talking about Barcelona trophies, man. The club that I support.
Okay. Oh, you're claiming. Oh, you're adding Barca trophies. The Spurs trophy count. Okay, my bad. Forgot.
No, you know what? Listen, man. You guys, man. You guys are too much, man. I swear to God.
I'm sorry for what I started, but that's fucking hilarious, bro. The way everyone turned their backgrounds in.
And you know what's funny, right? the apology and everything was only 10 minutes. You apologized. I spoke on Spurs. Mike spoke on Spurs. 10 minutes, we were done. Omar, you're the one that brought in ZEER and Liam and made this worse. So
Yo, Mike.
I didn't even bring Liam. I brought in ZEER. ZEER was the one who brought in Liam here.
Oh, look at Liam's thing, fam.
Oh my days. Anyway, guys, we would listen, guys. Do we have any? Do you guys have any more things you want to say before we do wrap up? Because I feel like we've already talked about.
Yeah, I do.
Bro, I'm lightheaded.
Please let it be something serious and not a joke, please. That's all I ask.
I was gonna say something serious actually. So.
Oh, please, Dion.
Something serious. Arsenal beat Monaco 3-0, the third, I think, in the Champions League group stage.
Can you say that again?
Thingy.
Arsenal are third in the Champions League, bro.
Yeah, group stage thingy. Where do we think Arsenal will get knocked out? Round of 16 or quarterfinals?
Round of 16.
Round of 16, when they get a good team, they're out.
Yeah, round of 16.
You think round of 16 again? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You don't think it'll be quarterfinals?
No.
If they get a good draw, they might escape.
Yeah,
not,
it might be quarters if they get an easy draw. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Barcelona are second, just in case anybody is wondering.
Yeah, and we're at Spurs. Anyways.
Yeah, right. Where are
the big teams?
Yeah, well, you're not in the Champions League.
Oh my!
They actually took it all, man. Like, why am I not in the Champions League, man? Hey, by the way, I recommend you go
wait. Move. This is what KSI looked like when they were clowning his song, bro.
Speaking of his song, go check my story at the end of this because I just put something very interesting on it.
That was KSI when he released Think of It, fam. I'm fucking dead.
Anyway, listen.
Spurs are ninth. Spurs are ninth in the Europa League. But regardless, my serious question about Arsenal. Where do you guys? Because last year they played Porto, right?
Yes, and they went to penalties, and then they lost to Bayern Munich. A shit Bayern Munich.
My actual question is because currently
the Bayern fans in the panel assessed that.
I know things can change come like say February, March, but right now Real Madrid don't look good, Barca don't look good, Bayern don't look good.
But that's the thing.
Yes,
but no. I
I
understand that, Prime. But here's the thing: Bayern Munich went good last year too, and they still.
I know. I'm just trying to make the point of: do you guys think like Aston Villa could try and push for say a semi-final?
I think quarters.
I think Leverkusen can.
No, I don't even. I'm gonna be very real with you guys.
Nah.
I'm gonna be very real with you guys, right? You see, in the group stage, in this kind of group stages, right? I don't feel like we've seen the best out of teams, but I feel like when we get to the knockouts, when we finally see which are the teams that are actually serious.
Yeah,
about
true,
winning
100%.
you understand what I'm saying, right? So this whole Aston Villa thing, I think that yes, they're having a good start, but they're not going to. It's not going to last. You understand what I'm saying? If they reach the round of 32, if they get a good draw, right, they will find a way to qualify. But I think when they reach the round of 16, they'll get a better team, and then they'll actually get knocked out. I genuinely think that.
Favorite Spurs fan. My favorite Spurs fan, Mike. Oh my god. Sorry.
I'm gonna give you a shout out to link to your channel as well.
Hey, listen, man. If there's any consolation, maybe I might be able to get more, recognition on my channel.
Brother, you got more subs than me. I should be getting recognition of you, big man. You're the Tottenham fan.
Hey, Mike. When do West Ham next play Spurs?
I don't know. I don't.
Okay, so you make sure you collab with Omar. Okay.
I'll get you on a preview of that. Yeah.
Get on a preview. Wait. You played Rangers today. You doing a watch along?
Oh my god.
The mighty range.
Omar, you can close out the stream if you want.
No, we cannot.
No, let's just conclude what we were saying. We're talking about Arsenal, right?
We're talking about
Arsenal. Yeah, but yeah, for me, I've already said, for me, Aston Villa, best they could do is round of 16. Right? Because I think that if they get a better team, if they get a good team in the elimination round, they're going to get knocked out.
So you think
Mike-
so? Arsenal will go as far as each other round of 16. Huh?
I think, yeah, I think when it comes to Arsenal, it just depends who they get in the draw. If they get a team that man for man can beat them, Arteta has shown that he's not really good at, you know what I mean, right? His management is very, very limited when it comes to like team. Like, I'm sorry, that Bayern team last season was there for the beating. I know, they were okay in the Champions League because even when they got knocked out, they got knocked out late. You understand what I'm saying, right? But
Yeah, but that
but-
Bayern game was basically a North London derby with Eric Dyer and Harry Kane.
But that's my point. At the end of the day, that Bayern team was there for the beating. They should have, if Arsenal was serious, they should have beaten that Bayern team at home. You
Bro, they
understand
had
what I'm saying?
Eric Dyer had a masterclass against Arsenal, bro.
That is my point.
Bro. That game, Goretzka outplaying Rice. How's that possible, bro?
Joshua Kimmich actually scoring the winning goal in the second leg.
Oh, by the way, one sec. Okay, speaking of that, wait, one sec. Right here. Right, there you go. That moment.
Bro.
Right.
Joshua.
Yeah,
Joshua.
and he can piss off
I
as
like
well.
Kimmich, bro.
Whatever.
But do you know what it is with Arsenal? Yeah, they just don't have to know how to get out of these situations. Everyone else that they face has more know-how than them when it comes to cup competitions and league standing and stuff like that. Like they just look inexperienced in every situation they're in because the harder they play,
That's the point. Yeah, that's the point. That's the point.
That's why they get fucked over anyway. Bro, what is this stream turned into? So funny.
Anyway, I'll say this, right? Just to conclude, right? Honestly, I feel like I feel like when it comes to the Champions League, the reason why you're seeing a lot of teams struggling who you didn't expect to struggle and all that, right? It's kind of like the same reason you see things like this happen in league competition. You understand what I'm saying, right? Where teams don't really show their best until like they reach that phase of the season. You understand what like, you know what I'm saying? That's when you see who are really in a deep in a rut, and those who are actually like they haven't reached second gear. You understand what I'm saying? Right? And I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at this.
3 hours in, right? And massive credit to Omar for trying to still make this a professional stream. Massive credit to you, bro.
It's my channel, man. I have to do this, man. But this is my point.
No,
at the end of the day,
this stream is just chaos. You should just let it be chaos, but you're still trying to be professional. That's credit to you, Omar. I rate that.
Yeah, because you know what it's because I want to say what I want to say, and then we can wrap up because we've been around, like you said, for 3 hours.
Yeah,
you
okay, sorry.
Saying?
Okay, sorry. Say what you want to say.
No, but the point I'm trying to say is, even like with Madrid, I think that when it comes to the knockouts, we'll see a different version of Madrid. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying they're gonna dominate and go and win the Champions League, but I'm saying they're gonna be playing much better than they are now. You understand what I'm saying, right? When they reach the next rounds, right? Heck, even Bayern Munich, I know that at the end of the day, Bayern Munich are not great, but they've shown that in certain games they can turn it on. And I think that when they get to those knockout rounds, you talk about Aston Villa and all that. I know Aston Villa beat Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Bro, if they're playing them in the knockouts, Bayern Munich are going to absolutely destroy them.
By the way, the occasion helped them as well. Let's not forget that.
But that's my point. You understand what I'm saying, right? Right? That's why you're seeing teams like Stade Brest doing well in the Champions League. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
For them, this is everything to them. So they're fighting. They're literally like giving it their all, right?
Yeah, big up Brest.
Yep. You understand what I'm saying, right? They're giving it their all, because to them they've never been in. Like, for some of them, they've never been in the Champions League.
Or sag down Brest. You never know.
But listen. When they,
Do you think Tottenham would beat Brest?
Oh my
I don't
God.
know. I don't know.
I don't think Tottenham can handle Brest.
Cox beating Brest, you know. Hey, yo, no, hey, yo.
Well, listen, guys. Unfortunately, listen, we're gonna have to wrap up, guys, because I swear to God, this show has been complete chaos. But before I do go, I want to just
You don't think Spurs can handle Brest's front two?
No. Control myself. Prime, please.
No, you know what? Prime. You know what's the problem, right? They can't. You want to know why? Right? Because Spurs have not been good at handling. No, you know why? It's because is because, let's be real, that's too much pressure for them. That front
So
line
what
right
you're
there.
saying is Spurs will play Brest and they'll
Yeah,
bust early. I hear it, man.
basically, the pressure of the occasion will get to them, bro, and then they will.
That's what
Hey,
they're gonna
like,
have a floppy disk, fam.
hey, like the saying
Man
goes,
said floppy disk.
like the saying goes, pressure bust pipe.
Yeah, guys. Tottenham can hold on against Brest. Can hold this. Can hold it.
I'm dead, bro. Oh, I'm so lightheaded.
Bro, like,
What am I hearing? Yeah, what am I hearing?
No, you know what? Yeah. I know you guys have been flaming me in this show. You know what? Last week's show was actually pretty gold, man. Like, last week's show was
Yeah.
amazing. But
Last
you know what?
week's
This stream, this one has actually surpassed last week's, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
honestly, this show is actually like this is the only show where I have like a multiple panel, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, this is slowly becoming my favorite show to look forward to every
Same.
week, man. I'm not
You
even
know
gonna
what we've
lie.
learned from this show?
Because you know
what
why?
we learned from this
Because you just don't know, man. It can just turn into chaos.
what we've learned from the show is Omar, the Spurs fan, does not think that Romero and Van de Ven can handle Brest's front two. That's what we've learned
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
whatever. Man. Anyway, yeah. So listen, I do want to say
Wait.
quickly because I know that
Wait, hold
listen,
on.
but
I don't. Does Brest have a back?
You think they're good at
I don't
heading?
know.
Prime, stop what you was gonna say to say that.
I like how everyone just ignored what Liam just
First
said.
of all, first of all, let's just listen, guys. This is my channel. I'm not trying to get demonetized. Let's move
Okay.
on.
Oh, you've been demonetized already. Don't worry, you've been demonetized.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Whatever,
about
man.
that.
Anyway,
It depends on.
Alvaro actually responded to you, Prime. He said that depends on the size, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
he looks
the
big
anyway.
typical
batty
New
as well.
Yorker, bro. Of course he's gonna say that.
Anyway,
I mean,
but
whether
listen,
big or small, we know Spurs can never handle an occasion against Brest. So
True.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said they can't handle the pressure, man. They will not be able to rise on the occasion, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, floppy disk. Floppy disk.
floppy
Yeah.
disk.
Well, they need some of
They'll
that
flop.
blue
They'll
pills,
flop.
man.
They'll flop at the big occasion, man.
Yeah.
Like they always
Bro,
do.
Omar needs to get a bloody Blue Chew sponsor, bro.
Whatever.
Bro.
Man.
Hey,
Anyway,
hey,
anyway, listen.
Trying to make got
Hey,
any
no, but
protection.
Seriously,
You know what?
guys.
You know what they say?
Guys,
Big man
1
on a
second.
big occasion.
No, but seriously,
Trying to make got any protection, fam.
Listen, before we do wrap up, I want to just first of all talk about Bayern Munich very quickly because they did win this past week, this in the Champions League, right? Great win. I want to talk to the Bayern Munich fans. What do you guys think of the performance very quickly before we do wrap up?
Go on, sir.
Before we
To
wrap
be
up,
honest, I mean, when seeing the lineup, I was shocked, but I'm thinking like company's back is against the wall. You know what I'm saying?
oh my god,
What do you mean? Oh my
Pause.
god!
Pause.
Oh my!
No, what are you doing? It's really good. This show has just gone into shit, bro.
No, okay. He's put under pressure. There you go. There, that makes you feel any better. Hi, Mr. KSI. Hi. Anyway, don't make me get started with the way we cuss in Arabic. الحين يا حيوان. Let me finish. Anyway, what's me? Hey, yo, حبيبي. يا أخي خليني أسولف. Let me speak.
what does Haywan mean?
Animal. Anyway.
I know. Okay.
So, company.
Z, just speak, you gakba.
كل زق انت يا قواد. Shut the fuck up. You fraud. Anyway, as I was saying, this show's gone to shit. Company decided, you know what, I'm gonna change the formation 4-2-2 because we have no Kane, and I mean I'm still annoyed that he still didn't start. That guy should be starting. It is what it is. But listen, man, players made the best out of the situation. Muller got a goal, mad, you know, and he actually dropped deeper than expected, which is good.
Hey, pause.
Olise didn't play as good as people make out to be, in my opinion. Because people are acting like Olise had a 10 out of 10 performance. In reality, it was more like an 8-ish type of performance because that first half was not the best. But his movement was good. Goretzka looking unbelievable. I thought that he was brilliant.
20,
Kim
20
actually
correct,
seemed more
is
brave on the
back.
ball. Shut up, Liam. I didn't like how Kim Min Jae was being left on his own on the back. I know people like to come. I mean, especially me. I started the trend. Kim Min Jackass.
Bro, you need to stop. You need
Wait,
to
so
stop. with
wait,
this at
so
the
wait,
back,
Kim
bro.
and Jay needs a partner to handle the back. Crazy.
Oh my.
He's got back on his brain, fam.
Yeah. Dia likes the big bunda, bro.
Wow.
Hey, listen. Let's all get. Listen, man. Listen. I'm trying to talk football, man. Not that. So let's move
you're
on.
Omar,
clearly
stay
not-
there, bro. I
you're
need that screenshot. Stay there, Omar. Thank you.
Lewis and ZEER moving mad about.
ZEER is yo.
I swear to God, this show has just gone into shit. That's why I'm sitting like this, because I'm just waiting for you guys to finish so that I can just wrap this up. Man.
Wow.
Bro, I'm trying to talk football.
Wait.
What the fuck do you want? Habibi, is it my
Bro,
fault?
you're
these
waiting
fucking
for ZEER
idiots
to
are on
finish.
the whole trend?
All right, listen. All right, let's go.
See to finish.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, because we're not going to talk about football. So nobody's allowed to talk about center backs. Nobody allowed to talk
No,
about.
bro, just say what you have to say, man. Stop.
Finish your
Ignore
point,
it.
you
Yes.
big
Nobody's
eyebrow.
allowed to talk about anything. Khalas. No. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm done.
All right, fine. Listen, I'm gonna mute everybody apart from you so that you can say what you gotta say. See, there you go.
Okay. As I was
There you
saying,
go.
the defense
Mhm.
left Kim Min Jae on his own. I did not like that. I didn't like how, even though Conrad Leimer scored, I did not like how he was overly pressing, all that type of stuff. I do think that's very unsustainable when he plays. I'd rather it be Sacha Bowie. Because even when Bowie came on, he actually looked pretty good, even though he did miss that one-on-one. But it's one of them ones for me. Hey, listen, whatever I think of Peretz, to be fair, he had a good game. So it's just one of them ones. We dominated in the second half, more so than in the first half, and we get the win and we move on. Simple as that. We need to win against Feyenoord. The team that City drew against, and Bratislava, and then we're top 8. Simple as that. I'm not trying to play playoffs. Done.
Yeah, I completely hear that. At the end of the day, it is what it is. You guys, yeah, man. Listen, I see you guys having your jokes, man. Enjoy it. But anyway, Liam, what did you think of the game, bro?
I think it's paper and over cracks, to be quite honest with you, mate.
Yeah.
You know what? I won't even make that joke. It's fine. Never mind. Continue. I won't even.
No, you won't get a chance to. This guy. Go ahead.
Yeah. I just think when we come up against a big team, Aston Villa, we got slapped up there. It was only 1-0, but we still got slapped up left, right, and centre. Kind of like what happened when Gnabry slapped up Spurs. But yeah, then we go into. We got loads of goals, bro. Like, yay! I'm happy we won. Don't get it twisted. But when we go up against a Real Madrid, even this crap Real Madrid, we're getting slapped. We are getting slapped. There ain't no if buts or maybes about it. So let's see what we can do there, bro. I don't really have much else to say on that. There wasn't an emergency meeting, so it was a good thing.
Hey, listen, that's what I'm saying. It could have been worse, right?
Oh yeah.
At the end of the day. So basically, you guys are what? So what? You guys need your 2 wins in your next 2 games, and that's
2
it.
wins.
Yeah, 2 wins, and we can guarantee that
Because we need what? So wait, you guys lost to us and Aston Villa. That's been your only defeats, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
That's it. And
Okay,
then all
so
the
that's
other
what-
games we won.
Oh, so you guys haven't dropped point drawn.
No.
games.
It's only you and Villa.
Okay.
But that's why I'm saying if we beat Feyenoord and we beat Bratislava, right, then that should be enough to get us top 8.
I mean,
Like, I
Bratislava
do agree.
should be on paper, should be a conclusion, and even Feyenoord, as I know they did well against City, but if you guys turn up,
City
you should be able
choked
to
it,
win
yeah,
those 2
yeah,
games.
I saw
Because
that.
because Barca we play Benfica next, and if we actually win, we secure top 8 too. So that's why I'm looking at them. I'm like, okay, so I see what your point is.
I can see you
right?
slapping them, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, because you guys played them, but this is the thing: you guys were poor at the time, and you did win the game, but you guys were very poor. And I've seen this, but I've seen them I've seen this team like flop. Like I remember, I think they played Feyenoord, Benfica at home, and they lost like 3-1 or 3-2, and they could have lost by more. I remember Nosa was like losing his mind during that stream. But
Benfica
yeah.
is a weird team though, because they beat Atletico as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
What is that picture, bruv? It's just his head. What the fuck?
Anyway, but listen, guys. This show has been great. I've been cooked for 3 hours, 9 minutes, and 30 seconds.
Wait, what just happened?
No, he's laughing at the Mario Balotelli picture.
Yeah.
Because it's just
And-
reverse, is this?
Yeah. We see it. But here's the point. All right, guys. I know at the end of the day, I'm in the mud. I said what I said. I came out here. I took the L. I don't listen. I agree that I should be getting flamed for what I said. But you know what I don't agree with is this Tottenham thing, bro. This is not gonna fly, okay, guys. I'm just gonna end it with that. But listen, guys, big up to everybody who's been here. We've been here for 3 hours. This has been the longest True Ballers FC show ever, man. Big up to everybody. Big up to all the people here, guys. Big up to Liam and ZEER, guys. Big up to them. The links to their channels are in the description, guys. So is Prime. So is Mikez. Make sure you guys go subscribe to everybody in here. And like I always say, guys, before the end of every stream, guys, big up to everybody who's here. Like I always say, Visca el Barça, Visca el Catalonia, and peace, you guys. Take care.
Good night.
Come on,